flex. The livest one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
You say before you retire you want to fight Devin and Shakur. Is that still the plan?
I never said that. When I say that? I never said that. But I would for sure. But I never said before I retire I want to fight them too. I never said that. You said
new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, because that's 135 pounds, right? Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed this morning. It is time to bleed. Drew Titan Bros on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Come on in. Hype the video. Share the video. Hit that thumbs up. Let's kick Miguel's backside. He knows a lot about backsides. You know, you walk into that man's apartment, either he has gas or he's cooking eggs all day. All day? You frying eggs all day? No. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. Let's do this roll call. Let's kill this algorithm. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment. G. McCall, Columbia, Cortez Bowles, Jeremy, DP Rocker, Chris, Steve Elder, Mac, Shogun, El Riv, Derek Gaines, The Legend, Salute, DP Rocker, Sam Mack, Tay Tay, good morning, Andrew Gray, Rick Blackwell, Freedom's March, Eric Jordan in the building. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you Remixed. Illis Remix, salute. Shogun. It jumped on me. Anthony, what's going on? Main Biker. Jose, Egalitarian. Jim Diamond. Albert Doherty, salute. Mind of Mansa Musa. Tim Harden, Harmon, salute. True Boxing Night in the building. Shaquilla, salute, Queen. Coach Hudson in the building, salute. Y'all go subscribe to Coach Hudson. That's right. Michael Ray, Jim Diamond early in that super chat. He said, let's start this thing off right, man. Salute to you, good brother. I rock in the building. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Jeff Spark. Men second. Aaron Jordan. Tiago. Salute, man. If I miss you in the chat, know that I love you. Stormy in the building. Salute. Well, let's cook. When did this guy hurt his knee? When did this guy hurt his knee? Tell me. Because I don't know. When my knee get better, I'm going to, A, B, C, D, E, and F. When did he hurt his knee? Did anybody tell me? When did he hurt his knee? Now his knee was busted up. Terrific. Terrific. Now his knee's messed up. When did that happen? Well, is he going to tell us that that's why we pulled out the Jake Paul fight? That's what happened? When did he hurt his knee? When did that happen? Help me out here. Because I don't recall. He had a knee injury. Oh, Tank. Tonka truck. Wow. So he says, when I get better, when my knee get better, guard your grill and knuckle up. Because he's coming after somebody's daughter. I'm never getting rid of this, right? I'm never getting rid of this. All of these tweets that y'all send me, I'm never getting rid of them. I will remind y'all every day of who this dude is. He just threatened somebody's daughter, bro. When I asked that fool ass Victor, I said he's supposed to be retiring at the end of 2025. He said, well, by way of his tweets, he's not retiring. What do you mean? This tweet right here? So he's not retiring until he beats on someone else's daughter? What are we talking about here? Oh, wait, he must have been talking about Isaac Cruz. Okay. Let me ask y'all a question. Everybody put in the chat what weight that Tonka Tank Davis fights at. What weight that he fights at? What's the number? Just put the number in there. Main Biker salute in that super chat salute. He says Tank could stretch and wear knee pads when he's exploring. Yeah, he could. Tank remind me of that little monkey with Dora the Explorer. Meme coming. 135, right? 135. What weight is Isaac Cruz? 704 Joe, salute. What weight is Isaac Cruz? What weight is he? Oh my God. It's too easy with this clown. Wasn't 140 too big, which is why he went up there and knocked out Mario Barrios and then came back down? But he did say, because now this is the part where we told his fanatics, hey, he said he'd go back to 140 though. He did say that. And you remember they were like, no, 140 too big, Devin too big. Remember that? We said, no, he said he'd go back to one. So now, Thomas, what up? So now, you online beefing, talking about wait till my knee get better. Then I'm going to show you. Show us what? That you can fight at 140 like we said? Or are you going to prove your fanatics wrong? Because your fanatics said 140 was too big when you went back down to 135. You remember that argument? Isaac Cruz is at 140. Black Jericho, salute. But never mind that. When I look on his box rec and I look at Isaac Cruz and Tank, I see a dub for Tank, which is fine. I felt he won the fight anyway. Why are you threatening to come back to fight Isaac Cruz, who's coming off of a draw, but you beat him before, but the guy you didn't beat and fought to a draw is Lamont Roach. And don't look now, Lamont Roach is at 140. So isn't he too big? And this is why I open up the panel, because I love when you Tank fanatics try and make this make sense. Whether you have slurred speech or you're an articulate fool, it all makes for great comedy for me. Because you can't defend this. You can't defend him in the ring. You can't defend him outside the ring. So I'm watching the slow burn. I'm watching the pressure cook. And I'm going to tell you how life works. You think that it's sweet with Isaac Cruz. He's now at a heavier weight. Now, although he's a one-dimensional fighter, and you had a broken hand, you showed skill, but you was on a back foot. What are you going to do? Fight him like Lamont Roach and fight him in the pocket? Tank, you can't do that. You know how I know you can't do that? Because you couldn't do it against Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach has a great beard. I've seen it. We've all seen it. That dude's a lot tougher than we thought he was. And now I'm starting to think that 130, he was cutting weight and it was holding him back. Let me find out Lamont Roach is a bruiser. You don't want that smoke. So now y'all are reduced to talking about seat sales and what makes great business sense instead of what makes better sense. You beat Isaac Cruz already. You already got millions of dollars. You don't want to run that back with Lamont Roach and get it right and prove us wrong, prove guys like me wrong? No, you know why? Because you're afraid. Y'all think this is funny? It's not funny. This kid is a coward. You know what else he is? He's a bully. He beats women. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? He beats women. Where's the lie? He has no loyalty to his race. Where's the lie? He's a horrible example of a father. Where's the lie? Have I lied on him so far? Drew, you hate Tank. So? I hated Sergey Kovalev. But you know what was the truth? At one point, he was the best light heavyweight in the world until he wasn't. And I hated to admit it. But it was the truth. I said, this racist POS, this scumbag. Yeah, but how is he in the box ring? He's the best heavyweight on the best light heavyweight on the planet right now. That was the truth. I ain't got to like him, but I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not lying on Tank. Every time a tankaholic comes up here and starts beefing, I'm like, well, have I lied on him? No. And it's so down bad that we had a 70-year-old, 75-year-old man. Yo, I just thought of another meme I should have put here. Oh, God. I just thought of it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to do it. Yo, Frida's marching that super jet salute. He says Victor and others have visited Willy Tonka's chocolate starfish factory way too many times. Hey, Frida's march. You know what I just thought of? You know that old pedo that be on Family Guy that likes Chris? That old pedo, the old man? That's Victor. That's Victor. Yes, a meme is coming. Good night. Yeah, a meme is coming. Fella, a meme is coming. It just dawned on me because I asked him, I said, bro, you got a crush on this dude. Him justify Tank putting his mitts on that girl at the basketball game. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's his name, Herbert? That's his name? Mr. Herbert? Yeah, okay. Chester the child molester, whatever. Did you hear that? I'm making that into a short. He said, if that's your woman, you have the right to remove her from a dangerous situation. I said, what was the dangerous situation? It was a basketball game. Listen, man, and young men, to the young men that heard that, she was in danger, so I put her in a headlock. Listen, young man, you're listening to this. let me give you the correct information. In a public situation and you see things going left, because I've been in situations where people aren't seeing what I'm seeing. The 90s was different. If you ended up in a party somewhere, they had parties in gymnasiums, parties in homes, the first thing you do is look for the exit just in case something goes down. You need various escape routes. And if you're with a woman, and you're like, all right, this gang's over there, and I know he got beef with him, and he just walked in, and he don't see his man's on, uh-oh. And nobody patted them down. Wait a minute, it's summertime? Boys walked in, and everybody got on pigskin Timbs with the steel toes. Something about to happen. Hey, babe, you know what? We gotta go. Wow, yeah, the party's just started. I just got some drinks. All right, take your drinks to go. We gotta go. What's going on? You see him? He got a problem with him. He got 5 of his boys here. He got 10 of his boys there. Everybody got on Timbs. It's 90 degrees outside, and it's 9 p.m. at night. We got to go. Oh, my God, you're just panicking. Yo, I'm going to tell you one more time. We got to go. I'm leaving. Oh, man, I'm not ready to leave. Bye. Goodbye. You don't let her put you in a position. You know why? Because I've seen women get ran over. If dudes trying to fight, I've seen dudes knock women over to get to the person they got a problem with. This fool said, it's your responsibility to take your woman out of that situation. No. Especially not today. These women are free thinkers, right? They can take care of themselves, right? You tried to tell her. What did he say? Oh, well, if her father, you're supposed to take care of his daughter. Guess what? The father failed. Because she's supposed to have some sense of about her. She's supposed to be streetwise at least. That was the leadership. Hey, babe, something about to go down. We have to leave. If she can't follow your leadership, that's not even meant to be your wife, is it not? That's just your girlfriend. Leave her ass there if there was danger. Whatever pissed him off, he said, we leaving. She said, what? And he just grabbed her and yoked her up. That wasn't for her safety. Whatever happened there, that was his ego. And you had a 75-year-old grown adolescent defending that nonsense. That's what we had. And that was a Tank fan. So I asked him, I said, do you have a crush on this little boy? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pervert? Yeah. Mr. Herbert the pervert. That's Victor. Meme coming. It just dawned on me. I should have put it here. Meme coming. There was no defending that. There was women in here. Y'all saw Nick J in here, in Boxiana. They used to think that he was, trolling. No, he's dead ass. You coming with me. Floyd Schofield Sr., we all saw the video. We run around like, yo, man, why he talk like that? Why he talk like that? You know why he talk like that? Because he is. And that woman he beat the crap out of, that was his beard. His ego is messed up. You were my women at that time. I don't know what she did, but he was kicking her ass, and it's all on video. When I saw the video, I don't know how y'all took it. I said, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's why he did it. Now, I'm saying this for a reason. All of this acting out and all, things he's saying, you threatening, yo, shut up or your daughter gonna be next. Really, man? You dangling paydays in front of your contemporaries. These dudes have proven that they don't need you to eat. Because watch this. Now, I need y'all to pay attention. Because now the Tank Davis way of thinking is the old Floyd Mayweather method of thinking. Latinos are the ones that sell tickets. Nobody's waiting on Tank. Shakur is fighting a Latino. I was just at the presser yesterday in Teofimo Lopez. Lamont Roach just fought a Latino. And don't look now, they fought to a draw. Guess what? Nobody's waiting on Tank. At this point, I'd rather see a rematch between Lamont Roach and Isaac Cruz, although I thoroughly felt that Lamont won. Run that back. Tank is a coward. Lamont proved it already. Lamont proved it. You's a sucker. You's a coward. And he had a better fight. It was more entertaining watching Lamont Roach versus Isaac Cruz. That was way more entertaining. Prove me wrong. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna play with this thing. Prove me wrong. Lamont Roach versus Isaac Cruz was way more entertaining than Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz. Prove me wrong. Pull up. All you knuckle draggers. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Victor. And of course, the first nigga to click the link. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mag 7. Mag 7 in the building.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
So you said the Pitbull and Cruz fight was better than the Tank and our Cruz?
Cruz wasn't in there fighting himself.
Yo, yo, they said people was falling asleep up in there, man. Come on.
Was you there? Was you at the fight?
No.
Okay, so I don't care what
TV.
people say. I don't care what people say. I know what I saw. Tell me why the Cruz versus Tank fight was more entertaining than Roach versus Cruz.
Put it on. I mean, it's blatantly obvious.
It's not blatant. I'm asking you.
It's blatantly obvious.
It's not blatant. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I don't care.
So
give me your opinion. Don't tell me what people say. Give me your opinion.
He had Tank on the back foot, right? Boxing.
Yeah.
Which people said Tank can't do.
Okay, so boxing. I thought boxing was boring to you.
Huh?
I thought boxing was boring to you.
If it's coming from Tank, it ain't.
Oh, not from coming from Tank. So everybody else that boxes is boring. Everybody else that boxes is boring,
bro.
Everybody else that boxes is boring. Yes.
Yeah, they are to me. Tank's not. And Boots too.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to be clear on what you just said. I want to be clear. When Tank boxes off the back foot, he's not boring. But everybody else that boxes is boring. That's what you said.
When Tank boxes, period, he's not boring.
No. Listen to me. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult for you.
It's not difficult.
I gotta talk
brother.
to you like I'm talking to a 12-year-old.
Brother, I don't know why y'all keep saying.
No. I have to talk to you like I'm talking to a 12-year-old. I want you to be clear on what you just said, so you don't think I'm putting words in your mouth. When Tank boxes, it's not boring. But when everybody else boxes and uses lateral movement and uses ring IQ, they're boring. Yes or no?
Except for Boots, yes.
Huh?
A step for Boots, yes.
Except for
Tank and Boots.
Got it. Okay. So he boxed and used his ring IQ, yes?
Correct.
Okay. He was on the back foot.
Correct.
He outpointed Isaac Cruz.
Correct. With a broke hand.
With the broke hand. Right.
Correct.
Right. And that wasn't boring.
Hell no.
So you can appreciate a fighter using lateral movement and ring IQ. You can appreciate that, right?
I mean, it depends on who it is.
It depends on who it is.
Yeah, I'm just being honest.
So Tank and nobody else. You don't care about nobody
else.
Everybody else.
I said Tank and Boots.
Everybody else has to stand there and go toe to toe, blow for blow.
No, they don't got to. Dirk,
They don't
listen,
have to.
No, I'm just telling you.
Okay,
Dirk
so
style,
what made that more exciting? Tank on the back foot using IQ and lateral movement, and I thought Tank beat Isak Cruz. To me, it wasn't even close.
Can I tell you why?
What made it so more? What made that fight more exciting than Lamar?
Because the Tank detractor said he can't do it. He can't.
I'm not talking about
box.
Tank detractors. I'm not
Then
talking about Tank detractors. I'm not
he
talking
can
about Tank
box.
detractors. I'm not talking about Tank detractors.
See what I'm saying is different.
I'm not
dog.
talking about Tank detractors. I said he won the fight. I said he boxed beautifully. You're not talking to a Tank detractor. You're talking to someone who keeps it honest with Tank. So I'm asking you again. I'm asking you again. I'm asking you again. How was that more fun for you to watch than Lamont Roach banging in the middle of the ring the first 4 or 5 rounds with Isak Cruz? Go.
I mean, I could tell you 10 different things about that, Drew. Because when Tank proved that he could do something that people said that he can't do,
you're not
Hold
answering
up,
the
bro,
question. You're not answering the question.
all
I'm
of this
not gonna allow
goes
you
in
to come here
together,
and
Drew.
I'm not gonna
This
allow you
all
to do
goes-
it. Shut up. I'm gonna take you off mute. You're gonna answer my questions. Freedom's Marching that super chat. He said Mag 7 received the golden ticket to the factory. Yeah, absolutely. He invented the shit. Eric Jordan, that super chat. He says Miguel clap bros cheeks. Bukaki. Absolutely. Bukaki boy, I need you to understand.
Bukaki.
We're not gonna filibuster. We're not gonna filibuster. You're gonna answer my questions. Don't go all over the place. I'm not a Tank detractor. I'm a truth teller. I don't lie on this kid. Asking you if you liked how Tank beautifully boxed Isak Cruz, and that he did. I said he won the fight. If you liked that, what is your problem with Lamont Roach fighting Isak Cruz in the pocket? What was the problem with that? Answer the question.
Can you hear me?
Answer the question.
Because he's just he's not an exciting fighter, bro. So
Lamont Roach wasn't exciting.
Drew, damn, can I
Lamont
answer?
Roach wasn't exciting.
At
Yes or no?
all.
That wasn't exciting.
At all. Like, come on, y'all gotta stop.
The first 4 rounds wasn't exciting. Isak knocked him down. That wasn't exciting.
Bro, rounds.
Isak
There was
knocked him
12
down. That wasn't
rounds in there,
exciting.
Drew.
You didn't like it. You didn't like it when Lamont Roach got knocked down, man. You didn't like that.
I mean, it was all right. It was cool.
You didn't like that.
He got back up.
That's right. And guess what happened? The rest of the fight, he put Isak on the back foot. That Tank did not do. That wasn't exciting.
Hold on.
That wasn't
Hold
a
on.
boxer
Wait a
versus
minute.
a boxer puncher.
Wait a minute. Did Tank?
Did you follow what I'm
time to
saying?
train
Answer to my question.
for Cruz,
You're not
though?
gonna answer. You're not gonna answer my question with a question, man. You're not doing that. You're not
How come
doing
I
that.
can't never
You're not
spit, bro?
doing that.
Weird, bro.
Was that not exciting? He got up and outboxed him.
To me,
beautifully
no.
From round
No.
5 to 12.
It
What was your
was
problem
a
with round
boring
5
ass
to 12?
fight, bro.
What was your problem?
It was boring, bro.
That was boring?
Yes.
You know what was boring? Tank on the back foot.
What?
Y'all, because
you is
according to
tripping.
you know why? You know why that was
Oh,
boring?
man.
Because you say you don't like boxers other than Tank. You said that when you first got up here.
No, I did not. No, I didn't.
Mag,
I said,
you
I said Tank
absolutely.
and boots.
All right, shut up, Thomas. Did
I
he
said
not say
Tank
that?
and boots.
Mag, I don't understand you, bro. You said that the fight is boring, but Roach had Cruz on the back foot and he hurt Cruz. Did Tank hurt Cruz in their fight?
Did Tank hurt Cruz in their fight?
I think he did.
You think he did. You think he
Yeah,
did.
because it can't be a fact. It's an opinion.
He
an
had
opinion.
Cruz. He had Cruz on his bike running. What he was running for entertainment? He was running because
Bro.
he was hurt.
Bro.
Roach was hurting him in that fight.
Yo, styles make fights, right?
Mag,
Don't y'all say that?
ladies
But
and
that's not.
gentlemen,
It's
this
not.
five
It's
Don't
Freedom's
not
y'all
Marching
nothing to
say
do with
that?
Styles. I just asked a generic question. Did he hurt Cruz? Did Tank hurt Cruz? Because Roach obviously hurt Cruz and had Cruz running. You've never seen Cruz on the back foot the way he was in the Roach fight.
But if you ask Cruz that, Cruz will tell you that he was just that's a game plan. So that's not a fact, bro. That's
That's
talking.
that's a game plan
that's
we've
the
never
problem
seen
with y'all.
before.
Isaac Cruz.
Mag, that's a game
capable
plan
of
we've never
setting
seen
traps.
before.
It don't matter if you ain't never seen it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Why do y'all?
This nigga is retarded on a different level. He's dead serious. That's why I let him up here. So y'all can see, I'm not making it up about these Tank fans. You have articulate fools, you got old perverts like Victor, and then you got Mag 7.
I just don't understand how you could say that this fight was boring when the Tank fight, Tank got killed and roasted in that fight, and then the only excuse they had, and it was valid, was that because Tank broke his hand. But how is that fight more entertaining than the fight we just saw?
Thomas, this is the funny
It's not
part.
even a debate.
This is the funny part. When he fought Cruz, when Tank fought Cruz, they said he ran. I said, no, Tank boxed.
He boxed.
He boxed and he won the fight with one fucking hand. I said that's a testament of Isaac Cruz being an incomplete fighter because he couldn't corner and dominate a man with one hand. That's what I said about Tank. I don't have to lie.
Yeah, and now fast forward to this past Saturday. Was Isaac Cruz on the back foot? Was he boxing or was he running? Because he looked like he was running to me. He wasn't throwing no punches or trying to set traps or anything like that. I mean, he threw some headbutts. He was hitting behind the head a little bit. He was fighting a little dirty. He got frustrated. I mean, and you only do that and fight dirty when you get frustrated, and you get frustrated because the other fighter is making you get frustrated. So credit to Roach for that. So I just don't understand, how you say the fight was boring.
Bro, because that's my opinion. I don't listen to me, right? You can't tell me that Cruz did something that he never did because Roach. You can't tell me that.
You know what
That
I can
was
tell
a
you?
Cruz's game
Yes, I
plan.
can because he's never done that before in any other fight.
That's an opinionated statement, brother. That's not a fact.
It's opinion based off the facts that we've never seen it before. The first time we seen it was in a fight where he knocked down Roach. He had Roach a little bit hurt. I wouldn't say I thought it was a flash knockdown, but Roach came back in the second half and frustrated that man.
Tank had pitbull boxing.
This nigga just said he likes Tank boxing and boots.
Yeah, that's my style. Yeah, it's a beautiful picture. It is. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Beautiful bitching. What'd you say?
Picture. It's a beautiful picture.
Picture of what? Lemonade?
Beauty.
Picture?
Beauty.
Picture of lemonade.
What?
Beauty. It's a beautiful picture of beauty.
It's a beautiful. Okay, whatever, man. Mr. Shelton says every day I gotta fight to prove my love for Tank.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that y'all take it
amazing.
like that.
No, bro.
Mag, we're just trying to, in all reality, Mag, we're really trying to understand your mindset and how you watch boxing and how you appreciate the sport of boxing. That's all we're trying to understand. Because I'm gonna be real with you, Mag. I don't understand. I don't understand you.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I can't compare it to y'all in like boxing talk and stuff like that. But I can tell.
So why do you try?
No,
why do you
hold
try?
up. Wait a minute, bro. But I can tell y'all the opinions. Yeah, I mean,
let me ask you a question, man.
Like, bro,
how much boxing have you watched in your life?
Have an opinion, bro.
How much?
I can't tell you that, Drew. A lot about it.
Yeah. Okay. Are you familiar with James Toney?
Yeah.
Who's a better boxer, James Toney or Tank Davis?
Tank.
Get the fuck out of man. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. Man,
bro,
shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Speak when you're spoken to, man. This is ridiculous.
Damn.
This nigga just said James Toney is not as good of a boxer as Tank fucking Davis.
No, I didn't. I said that's my opinion. That's not a fact.
Wait, what? No, I didn't. That's just my opinion. Would you like a drink or a beverage?
Come on, man.
Would you like a drink or a beverage?
Ain't they the same thing?
Would you like a Polish Spring or water?
Same thing.
Okay, so you said, no, you didn't say it. It's just my opinion. That means you said it.
But it's not a fact, though, Drew. So you can't say,
this nigga said he's better than
James Toney. No, that's my opinion. Opinion ain't
So
fact.
Tank Davis
So
is better than James Toney in your opinion?
yes, to me,
Based off of what? Y'all know I'm doing this on
skill
purpose.
set, bro.
Huh?
Skill set.
Skill set?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm gonna put up a poll now. Who has a better
And I like James Toney.
skill set in the ring?
Now James got better power than Tank.
Tony or Tank Davis? The poll has started.
I don't see how you hardcores can say that a heavyweight got more skill like than the small.
Okay,
fighters. That's crazy.
at what weight did
That's
James Toney start his
crazy.
career? At what weight did James Toney start his career?
Drew, I don't know all of that, bro, and I'm not gonna.
So then why are you saying that he has a? You don't know all of that?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna like cap up here, bro. I'm not a capper. Sorry, I'm not a capper.
What weight does James Toney fight at, Mac?
Heavyweight, right?
Good God.
Hey,
Bro,
Drew, I got to get off.
No
Mag,
doubt, bro. You come
Mag,
back.
I really wish you wouldn't come up here sometimes and just listen and then just no. I'm not even trying to be funny. Just listen to what people have to say, and just hear them out and then come up and then maybe give your reasons. Because honestly, Mag, I think there's stuff that you need to learn as far as the sport. I mean, you see what you see and you like what you like. I can't take that away from you.
I agree with
That's
that.
just
'cause
what
I
it
don't
is.
know
You know what I'm saying?
anything about the sport.
But with you not admitting that you don't know about the sport, you need to just listen and just learn, and maybe go to other channels and just learn from their point of view as well.
I'll be
Because
everywhere on this platform, though. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
I
some
do.
of the things you're saying, it just don't make sense. Like
You
with the James
argue
Toney,
like
with the
a
James
fucking
Toney
girl.
tank thing, that just makes no sense to me. But
You
salute
argue
to
that's
you,
my
salute to
opinion.
you.
girl.
Your opinion's your opinion. I understand that, but I just some of your opinions don't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. But salute to
I
you,
feel
salute
you.
Drew. I gotta get off, man.
Salute, bro.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, because he gonna need it.
Nigga, you're retarded.
Just said you gonna need it.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
saying,
retarded.
no, I'm
Stop
just saying
that,
you're
bro.
retarded. You're retarded.
Nah,
for real.
stop that, bro. Please.
No, you're
I keep
retarded.
telling
nigga.
y'all. I keep
No,
telling y'all. There's a
nigga,
difference with
nigga,
speech
nigga,
impediment.
you're retarded. You're retarded.
And a person
You're
being
retarded.
dumb,
You are
Stop
retarded.
doing that. Like,
You
y'all,
are
like, y'all
retarded.
gotta grow up, man.
You
Please.
are retarded.
Okay. Well, okay.
You are
Okay. Well, my
retarded.
teachers didn't
Accept it. You're
so,
fucking
so,
retarded.
hello?
It is what it is.
You're retarded.
Okay.
Be quiet. Press. Salute, brother. How you feel?
I'm good. I wanted to talk about you said who had a more exciting fight, Tank or Roach against Isaac Cruz.
Yeah.
I still believe the Tank fight was more competitive because I thought that was a closer fight than the Isaac Cruz. And
It was.
Bro.
I'm not talking about competitive. Both fights were competitive. I was talking about what was more exciting to the eyes. I was very
Exciting to the
specific in the question.
I'm playing the fin.
I think the Tank Davis fight because they were going back and forth for.
Oh,
The
bro,
whole
that
fight.
you retarded, bro.
So, but the thing with the Roach fight, it started to slow down during like the 7th to 8th rounds, and
Thank
like
you.
you didn't see that much activity. Both of the fighters, you seen Roach was coasting through those rounds, especially with his jab and lateral movement. While
Is that smart boxing?
yeah, that's smart boxing, very smart boxing.
Okay. And the first half of the fight, not like rounds 1 through 4,
Yeah,
he's in the pocket with Isaac
it was
Cruz.
like a war.
Right. So was that not exciting to watch?
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Okay. So when Lamont went down, wasn't you like, oh?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was crazy.
Second half of the fight, he made adjustments, right?
Yeah,
That's ring IQ, right?
yeah,
He outboxed him down the stretch, right? And he also hurt. He absolutely hurt Isaac Cruz.
yeah. I seen
That's
that.
Yeah, right. So fighting in the pocket, then boxing in the championship rounds. To me, that was exciting.
No, I'm not saying that's not exciting,
To
but
me, that was exciting because Lamont Roach told me different elements of his game. He said, "I'm not only going to stand in the pocket. I'm not going to show." That wasn't a fluke that I did with Tank. I'm gonna do it with this hard hitting Mexican right here, and he did
And
that.
he's bigger than both of them.
And the thing,
So what, Tank? So what, Mac? Don't matter because
He's bigger than both of them.
According to
But my
everybody,
point is-
Tank knocks out heavyweights in the gym. That's what we were told, but that's a lie. Also, that's also a lie. But go ahead, Prez. That's
I
why I'm
wanted to
coming
say,
from with that.
but
Based
what
off
I-
of the,
based off what I saw with the Tank Davis fight, it was like a rounds to 1 to 12. It was straight. We seen Cruz move forward. The punches were good. They were both throwing bombs at each other the whole time. While we seen Tank was fighting with one hand and throwing jabs, and his boxing was Chris.
Killing shit.
He wasn't killing shit, but
Yeah,
he was great. He didn't knock him out.
And Anthony in
Yeah,
that
he
super
was.
chat salute, he says he's the textbook definition of a jive turkey. 70s term.
Who he talking about? He
talking about
me?
you, stupid.
Talking
I
about
know.
you.
Stupid.
I know he is.
Anyway, so yeah,
I get it.
Prez.
That's my point.
Prez, I get it. You see, I understand boxing. And I liked when Tank fought Isaac Cruz because he showed ring IQ. And I said Cruz is a one-dimensional fighter. All he throws is strong hooks on the inside, and he's small as hell.
Wait.
He's short.
Wait.
All he throws is hooks on the inside. And he's a
Drew.
dangerous puncher. But he couldn't catch Tank. And I appreciated the boxing of Tank. However, it was more exciting watching Lamont Roach fight, in my opinion, a fight he shouldn't have fought in the first 4 rounds.
But true. But you didn't see Isaac Cruz boxing like during the 11th to 10th round?
No, you know what I saw? I saw him on the back foot because he was forced on the back foot.
Right,
Hooks on the inside against Lamont Roach in the championship rounds wasn't working. He couldn't hurt Lamont Roach anymore. In fact, the knockdown was more or less, he caught him on the chin, but Lamont was off balance. Glove touched the ground, so there was academic. So I get it. He wasn't hurt. He was off balance, but it's academic. The glove touched, it was a knockdown. Okay? There was a point deduction, I think 2 rounds later, right? Then later in the fight, when he hurt Isak, that's why Isak got on the back foot. It wasn't because he was setting a trap. It was because Lamont hurt him. And then Lamont started to walk him down. That's something you never seen anyone do to Isak Cruz, not even Tank. That's why I got excited watching this fight. I said, wow, Lamont is showing elements to his game. He could bang with you, and he could hurt you and put you on the back foot, which is why Tank is talking about fighting Isak, a guy he already beat convincingly, rather than fighting Lamont Roach. That's why.
No, I don't think that's true.
Of course, because you want to suck Tank's dick. I get it.
No.
I get it.
It's about
Yes.
business moves,
Yes.
I think
Yes.
Tank needs to do, he needs to fight Roach again. I think.
No,
it's
no,
true.
he don't. He
Press,
don't
please,
Yes, he
please
does.
tell Max 7 that he needs to fight Roach again.
He don't
tell
got
Max
to.
7 what you just said.
He needs to fight Roach again. This Cruz.
Why? Just to prove y'all that he could beat him?
To prove it to himself.
No, Tank beat him already.
Did
So-
you?
so-
no,
so-
he
No,
did
he
not.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Inside,
It was
the
a draw.
he beat him twice.
It was a draw.
He beat him twice.
It was a draw. The first
Come on,
fight was a draw.
Come on, bro.
And you can argue either way.
All
who
right, but
could've
guess
won
what,
that
y'all?
fight.
But y'all, guess what? Tank's gonna fight him again anyway. But then y'all gonna create a different.
God,
No.
man,
Y'all gonna create.
Shut the fuck
If
up. Scott
Tank-
let it in that super chat. He says Tony beat McCallum, Nunn, Post Prime Holyfield, Charles Williams, and Vasily Jirov, who are all levels above Tank. Thank you. Tank never fought anybody on the levels of what Tony in this list. There's nobody
Yeah,
on Tank's resume that can equate to any of these guys.
yeah. McCallum alone, the body snatcher, and you can't. that
Michael
guy-
Nunn, come on, bro. It's not even close. But you have a guy on here who is an admitted casual telling all of you that Tank Davis has a deeper skill set than James Toney. It's not even close.
It's not even
This is
close to
retarded.
McCallum's
But-
skill set.
Prez,
That guy was
do
the
me a
body
favor.
snatcher.
Tell Mag 7 why he needs to fight Lamont Roach again.
Because
It's like, bro.
well, let's talk about it now. Now he's fought Cruz and gotten a draw again. First of all, that Roach versus Tank fight will do extreme numbers.
Yep.
Extreme numbers.
But it ain't gonna do bigger than Cruz.
That's debatable, especially because of like what.
How they got the same fan base, but
Tank's a
him
If
woman.
they
being a whole
fight in the
different one.
if they fight in the DMV again, Roach and Tank, People been calling for that fight, and that's all.
So the
controversy.
DMV is bigger than Texas, and so the DMV is bigger than the Spanish community.
Are
Just
you
answer the
undermining the
question.
black dollar?
I'm just asking
Are
a
you?
question.
Hold on. Are you undermining the black dollar?
I'm not undermining yo,
You
come
just
on,
did
bro.
that. You
No,
just
I
did
didn't.
that.
I said, is the DMV bigger than the Spanish community?
But you gotta
Yes.
understand,
No, it's not.
Mag 7. That was Tank's latest fight in the end
Man,
of the draw.
How
So you
come
run
it's
it
always
back.
different
So you
standards
run
when
it
it comes to
back.
Tank,
You
man?
run it
Hey,
back.
hold on, Mag.
Weird, man.
Mag.
Weird, man.
Why did Tank fight Lamont in the first place? Why?
Drew, this is
Why
the thing
did
I don't
Mag-
get.
Mag,
Why do
Mag,
y'all be
why
asking
did
Tank
Tank fight
fans
him in the
personal
first
questions
place?
that Tank can answer? I can't answer
Why
that.
did he fight him in the first place? I'm
Because
asking
he
you a question.
signed the contract.
Why did he fight him in the first place?
Because he signed the contract.
That's not, dude.
They
That's not
sent
an
a
answer.
contract to Lamont Roach
And
because
he
Tank was
signed it.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Mag, follow
Wait,
me. Follow me, Mag. There was a 7-fight deal in place.
Now I got to go back over this.
Yes, because it's all
All right,
relevant.
well then,
Okay.
give me 30 then, please.
Okay.
So,
Give you what? No, I'll
30.
give you 3 names he could afford.
no,
I'll give you 3
bro,
names
can
he
I
could
explain
afford. I'll give you 3
myself or
names.
what?
Okay. He said he was asked about Devin. He was asked about Shakur.
Devin too big for Tank.
Devin's too big.
Yeah.
Does he beat him though?
Who?
Does Tank beat Devin?
Of course.
But you just said he's too big. Are you
It don't
fucking
matter.
retarded?
It don't matter.
So it don't matter. So okay, cool. So let's go back to what I
No,
was
it don't
saying.
matter. But I'm just saying he's not
so it
giving
don't
him
matter, but wait a
no.
minute. You just said he was too big. How doesn't matter?
He's not giving him. He's not getting the
Oh
advantage,
my
brother.
God.
No.
It's like talking
No.
to a 10-year-old.
No,
It's
it
like
ain't.
talking
my
No,
thing
it
is
ain't.
this.
No, it ain't.
My thing is this.
It's like talking to a 10-year-old.
No, it ain't.
Tank
It's like talking to a 10-year-old.
No, it ain't.
before Tanks gave Lamont a contract to sign, he was trying to get a fight with Lomachenko, but Loma said no.
Shakur.
No, not
No, he was
Shakur.
not trying
It
to
was
get a
both
fight
of
with
them.
Shakur. Don't do that.
No, he
No,
was
it was
trying
not.
to get the fight with
That ain't what the dude
Lomachenko.
from the PBC.
That's not
was
what
talking
fucking
about.
happened. Are you
No,
okay?
bullshit. You gonna wait? Hold on, Mag. You gonna believe the PBC? What happened to his 7-fight deal then?
Hey, listen.
What happened? No.
Listen.
You gonna
Listen.
believe the PBC? What happened to
They
the
lied to
7-fight deal?
Tank.
Anyway, moving along.
So yeah, that's what happened. But Loma said no because he wasn't trying to fight Javante.
His
And
back hurt. He
and
retired.
his back
That's
was
what happened.
and he had back issues.
So, but he's coming
that's
back
what-
now, though, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
No,
Well,
no,
okay,
we don't know.
So Tank can beat him up now, then.
Yeah, right.
Now.
Okay.
They could have beat him up
But-
in 2019. He didn't do
Now.
it, but whatever.
Tank can beat him up now.
So what happened
shout
was
out to Tiafimo for taking care of Tank's light work.
Man,
So what
T.O.
happened
get
was-
beat up too.
Of that.
T.O.
So
get
what happened
He
beat
didn't
up
want
was
to
too.
fight
Tank-
T.
Don't matter.
7-fight deal. He didn't want to fight
Any of
Tio.
them
He
niggas
didn't want to
can
fight Devin.
get
He didn't
it,
want to
bro.
fight Shakur. So he pulls up somebody for 130 pounds, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck, bro?"
we were lied
What are you
to about
doing
the
that
7-fight deal. We were lied to about the 7-fight deal. He said it. Like he
So-
literally listed the
so did
names
Tank
that was
tell a
supposed to be
lie?
in that deal. He lied.
Did Tank tell a lie?
Tank
Or
lied.
did
What are you
someone lie
talking
to
about?
Tank? Or did somebody tell
Mac,
He had a
that to
7-fight
Tank?
deal. He said that.
Oh,
On
my
Amazon.
God, bro, can you
It was an
listen?
Amazon Prime
Can you
deal.
listen,
He said it
brother,
was bigger than
please?
Floyd
Can you
Mayweather's
listen?
deal. He
Can you
said
listen?
that.
Can you listen?
Javante said my
Oh,
deal is bigger
man.
than. He told this. He said he even said it on Twitter that the reason why that Floyd was going at him was
I
because
think it's obvious,
he's
bro.
jealous.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're a low IQ. You're
Oh,
actually
no,
like retarded.
stop with the low IQ shit.
You're
None of
low
y'all-
IQ.
Y'all don't even. Yo,
You're
I'll
low
say
IQ. You drink tap
okay,
water.
but
I'll say
my
this.
point
I'll
is-
say this, Mac. I'll say this. Did you hear Tank tell another man focus on your daughter before she becomes the next victim? Did you hear that?
bro, that was being cynical, bro. Like he's allowed to play around, bro.
What man talks
It
like
doesn't
that?
matter. He's allowed to play around, bro.
That's
Like people was
playing.
disrespecting him, bro. So
What?
you can't tell somebody
It's some
how
people
to
that'll come
react
take
to
your life for
disrespect.
saying stuff like that. bro.
Cannot do that. But it's different though, because it's
So
Tank.
Tank,
So,
so
yeah, it's
you
cool.
could big up Tank
cool.
on Twitter. He could tell you, "Fuck you and your baby
I
girls
don't
and your
care
son
what he
and
do
whatever."
on
You gonna
Twitter. I'm
take
talking
that as
about
cynical?
boxing, homie.
You gonna take that as cynical?
I don't care about Twitter, Drew. I'm talking about boxing. I don't care about Twitter, man.
All right, let's go back to boxing then. So
Yeah,
why did
please keep
Javante
it
Tank
boxing,
Davis
man.
lie about the 7-fight deal?
But
That he's gonna have more
hold
money
on,
than
listen to
Floyd
this though.
Mayweather?
I know we're
Why
going
did he
back
lie
to
about
boxing, but do you realize that another man told somebody focus on your daughter before she's the next victim?
Yes.
That's sick, bro.
Saying, take care. Like, put your time into.
You know what? You know what,
child,
Mag?
bro.
Mag, this is why these hard ERs are so stupid, because when he's in court again, they're gonna bring up everything he's ever wrote on Twitter.
True.
It's gonna be held against him because he has a criminal record to match everything he says.
Okay,
but moving on, let me read these super chats. We're gonna get back to boxing. Trick Noty, my brother, he says, if you think Tank is better than Tony, you a sick Negro. Yes.
Oh, man,
Thomas in that super chat, he said, Mag 7, did you see the Oshaki Foster clinic versus Cool Boy? Was that boring, Oshaki Foster? No, he even watched that fight, Thomas.
Yo, that was not boring. It was dominance.
Yeah, that was
exactly.
Shit.
No, he didn't watch that
shit,
fight. Mag didn't watch that fight. Frida's marching that super chat. He said Mag 7 got that narrative from Knockoff, which is why I drag these fools. Yeah, excellent. That's what I'm saying. They go where it's comfortable.
I don't get no narratives off nobody.
Yeah, right.
I create my own.
This guy is an admitted casual, but he's on here trying to fuss with people that actually watch the sport.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Because y'all's biased.
The real OG, Mr. Martin, that super chat, he says, ain't no MF allowed to play around with my children. Exactly. These kids are different. Everything is, I'm trolling until you're getting shot in your face. There was no trolling when I came up. There was no such thing as trolling. You said something like that, and I came across you was getting that work. But whatever. These were the kids.
I had a quick question real quick. So wait, I know Tank has alluded now like 2-3 days ago on Twitter when he's going on his rant on everybody, that he's gonna come back because his knee is messed. He's gonna come back and fight. I think he said Isaac Cruz first. He wants to fight him. He's not worried about Lamont Roach. He said he's gonna deal with him later. But like he said he's gonna fight Isaac Pitbull Cruz. That's like it said the set date. The set fight he wants to have back. So is anyone looking forward to that fight if that does happen?
Well, here's my response to that. In my Dallas, Texas, in my trick, you can let me know if my Texas accent is on point. I pray to God that everybody freeze out Tank Davis. I pray to Jesus Christ himself while I'm walking on a motherfucking treadmill. I pray to Jesus Christ himself that everybody freeze out Tank Davis.
Close to it.
Yeah, I'm real close. Thank you, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Good morning to everybody on the panel. I want to say something real quick and I'm going to hop off. Man, to the brother that said Tank Davis got better skills than James Toney, man, brother, you really need some help, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know
he's a Tank detractor.
I don't know you from a can of paint, but man,
are you a Tank detractor?
Let me finish.
You're a low IQ, Max 7. Stop talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me finish. Let me finish, man. I mean, what you said was just ridiculous. I tell you what, man, I'm gonna leave my phone number in the chat room, and you call me. I can call 20 professional fighters, and they'll run you in the ground on what you just said. How about that?
No.
Because he don't care. He'll be fussing with pros. Some of those pros actually been in the ring with James Toney.
I can call Roy Jones, man. I can call Samuel Peter. I can call Dominic Gwynn, Fred Zakendo, Hasim Rockwood. All them guys been in the ring with James Toney. I can call them.
Wait, I never said
Roy
that
Jones,
James
I
Toney...
don't know none of those names.
Man, yeah, right.
Like you. Brian, I see you backstage, Brian. Do me a favor real quick. You know, we got trolls back here. I got you, brother. Hey,
man, Drew, I'm gonna hop off, man. But hey, man, I'm gonna drop my number in the chat for you, man. Just hit me.
No, don't bother. Trick, don't bother. Dude's a lunatic. Don't bother. Won't even bother. He said what he said, brother. Brian, you up good, brother. Go ahead. That's Brian Dungey. Salute, brother. How you feel?
What's good, Drew? What's good, panel? I just wanted to say real quick. Mag said Hank was just joking about the whole before your daughter become the next victim statement. Well, it's kind of funny that 3 weeks ago my son's football team, 10U football team, went up that way to play a football game, right? One of our kids was like concussed out of his mind. I'm talking about staggering sideways. The boys start throwing up on the football field. Oh. You know what they fans started doing, Drew? Please ask me what they fans started doing. They started you know the can thing, the can horn things, they get all loud. They started blowing those and clapping and cheering while the boy was on the field throwing up damn near unconscious. So I'm just saying, that don't speak for everybody, but it seems like maybe people in that region that they don't take too kindly to children, because that was one of the most absurd and disgusting acts I've ever seen. This is 10U football, y'all, and these people was cheering because this boy was throwing up on the football field. I just wanted to tap in and say that. So I don't know if he was joking.
That's poor. That's poor, and this is the era that we're living in. We can't put that shit down for 2 seconds and say, hold on, hope he's all right. When Robert Helenius got dumped on his head by Deontay, we celebrated, but when he was on that floor, we was like, whoa, is he okay? Hold on a minute. Something called sportsmanship. Tank don't have that. Tank don't have that at all. It's a piece of shit. Salute the 4-hour sniper and that Cash App, much love. And I agree with you, brother. That's why I did this. That's exactly why I did this. Because I tell people how dysfunctional Tank Davis fans are. They don't believe me. So you got the Max of the world. You got the Fanaz and Knockouts of the world. And the KQKCs, the grifters of the world. And they're justifying this shit. Shit like this.
Justifying what, Drew?
Excuse me? His actions as a whole, y'all justifying his actions as a whole and just saying you don't care. It's just about boxing.
Is Tank a man?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So now, if I tell all you, okay, Tank's wrong, he's a piece of shit, he should have never said that, this and that. Does that make Devin better than Tank?
Yes.
Is that what y'all want?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, yeah, what you mean, what?
Now
That's all y'all want.
You see, he just broke the Devin
not
Haney
true.
glass. Devin Haney glass, but you know who's not breaking the Devin Haney glass? Tank, because he's not fighting him.
Man, that's all y'all want.
This nigga just said Devin too big, but he beat him. He's too big, but he beat him. You see that? These are the Tank fans, ladies and gentlemen. Man,
he beat him in
comic relief. You were the first nigga up here. I knew you was gonna click the link. I knew that.
Man, I'm gonna always click the link.
Exactly. You never click the link when I'm talking about anything else.
Because I believe everything
You never click the link when I'm talking about anything else, but you defend this kid that you are sexually attracted to. You're weird.
Sexually attracted to, bro. I got 5 children, 3 baby moms.
Weird.
Bro, stop saying that
are
gay
weird.
Shit. That shit is weird, bro. It seems like the Tank detractors talk.
I'm a detractor.
No, hold up. It seems like the Tank detractors talk more gay stuff.
You all up. Shut up. Be quiet. Gave birth to this nigga, and now I gotta burp this nigga. When have I lied on Tank? When have I lied on him?
Are you asking me that?
Yes.
No, I'm not saying that you lie. I'm saying
answer the question.
Bro,
I never lied on him.
Can I answer it? Can I answer the question?
I never. No, it's either yes or no. And if I lied on him, tell me what I said that was a lie.
I can't give you context behind it.
So
is it just a yes or no? That's crazy.
The answer yes or no. Don't give me the context. Why are you talking like Yoda?
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
But
yes, you do. Wait, hold on. Answer my question. Have I lied on Tank Davis? Yes or no?
I mean, probably not. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that.
Why are you afraid to admit when you don't know something?
I already told you that you didn't tell a lie.
Okay,
on it,
great. So you know something. Just say no. Don't say probably. Don't try and candy code it. Say yes or no. Be a man and stand on it. Yes or no.
Can I ask you a question?
No, you can answer my question. Yes or no. Have I ever lied on Tank? Why are you taking so long to answer? Hello?
He threw a hissy fit, drew a left.
Yo, can you hear me?
Sitting right there.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Have I lied to him? Yes or no? Be a man and have
Drew,
a conversation.
I said no, I guess. I said no. But I'm saying, now
no,
can I ask you a
probably
question?
not. The answer is no. I never lied on this dude. Ever. I
Now,
never
can I
had.
ask?
What is your question?
Can you hear me?
Tank got your tongue? What is your question?
Check 1, check 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's your question?
All right, so how come it's How come the Tank detractors talk more gay stuff than Tank's fans do?
Am I a Tank detractor?
It's just weird. Then y'all call us gay.
Am I a Tank detractor?
I'm just saying. Then y'all call us gay.
I'm not talking.
It's weird to me.
I don't know what a Tank detractor is. I don't know what that is.
I can't call you a hater because you never told a lie on him, right? So I can't call you that.
No,
so I gotta call you the next thing is
you're
a
asking
detractor.
me about a group of people that I don't know exist.
Drew, I'm asking you, how come
you're asking me
all of the Devin Haney fans
that I don't know exist?
How come
it's like
all of the
asking
Devin
me about
fans,
leprechauns?
How
I don't
come
know
all
if they
of the Devin,
exist. Well, I can tell you that they don't exist. There's no such thing as a Tank detractor. There is none.
All right, how come all of the Devin fans talk about
Why are you breaking
about
the Devin
Tank?
Haney glass when we're talking about Tank Davis?
I'm just asking a question, bro.
Don't ask
can
me
you
about
answer it?
Devin. Don't ask me about Devin. Next time
Okay,
Bill's
how
up
come
here,
boxing fans? How come boxing
next time
fans?
Bill's up there, you can talk to Bill. Don't ask me about Devin.
I talk to Bill right now. Bring him up. What?
No,
Come on,
no,
man.
not
But
because
yo,
you
but yo,
asked
but
me.
yo, but yo, but yo.
When Bill's on my panel, and I open the panel, then you can talk to him. Don't tell me to go call the nigga. I'm not gonna call him to talk to you for what?
Right. I don't know. I'm not nobody to Bill Haney, the big Bill.
Yeah,
Haney
you have
crew,
nothing
whatever.
to add to that
I'm
conversation.
better than
Talking
Bill
to him
Haney, but
would be
but
worse
anyway,
than him talking to his newborns.
But anyway, so my question is, how come our boxing community talks about Tank's
you
style?
just changed the word.
Hold up, man.
Nobody talks down on Tank.
Y'all talk about his appearance more than his fans do.
Why you
y'all call us gay? How?
Do you dress like that? Do you dress like that?
Man, my kids dress like that. Man, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and guess what? I'm 50
It's
years
the
old. I don't
era.
dress
Like, it's
that.
the-
I
it's
say
the
I say it's
generation.
weird all around.
Come on, y'all know
I
that.
say it's weird all around, but that's me. I'm a
Man.
grumpy old man.
Yo, man.
I talk about everybody like that. I look at these kids every day like, what the fuck they got on?
Okay, Drew. Well, that's a generation.
So
bro.
wait, hold on. Why are you concerned about what we say, what me, a grown man, says about how these kids dress? It's not only Tank, it's everybody. And if you
Because
watch
you
me,
calling
you know
us
I say
gay.
that.
Because you calling us gay because of how Tank dresses.
Dude,
which
I
is
say
weird
that
to
about
me.
everybody.
No,
I say it
y'all
about
say that about
everybody.
us.
I say it about everybody. Everybody.
Listen, man.
I call all these kids weird. I say I don't wear that shit. That shit weird.
Okay,
That shit is
so
weird.
my
I say it
question
about
is,
everybody.
okay, Drew.
But why
so
are
the
you talking
people,
about? I'm trying to talk about the sport and his
So my
demeanor outside the ring.
so my dad's generation thought the way that
I don't give a fuck about none of
his
that shit.
granddad-
What does this have to
I'm
do
just saying.
with what does this have to do with him threatening girls online and literally putting his hands on girls? Or women, by the way. What does that have
Is
to do with
Tank the
him?
only one that do that?
Him potentially going to jail for that stupid shit that he had control over. What does
Is
this have
Tank
to
the
do
only person
with him
that do
talking
that?
about he wants to rematch a guy he already beat instead of fighting a guy he only fought to a draw
Wait,
with? What does this have
this
to do
is
with that?
Tank's movie, dog. This is Tank's movie. This ain't y'all's
It's
movie.
not a movie. It's real life, dummy.
No, that's Tank's
real life,
movie.
dummy. This
That's
is real
his
life,
son,
dummy.
Javante Tank Davis.
Dummy. This is real life, dummy.
What y'all talking about, bro? Y'all,
This is real
y'all
life.
Got the low IQ.
Hey, hold on.
Niggas, not
Can
me.
he
Y'all got
not
the
go
low
to prison?
IQ, and I
Can he not
proved
go to
it.
prison?
What's up? I proved
he not
all
go to
y'all
prison?
got the low IQ.
Can he
I
not-
proved it. Jump on.
This is a grown man with 3 baby mamas and 5 children. And I'm not exaggerating. This is a grown man with 3 baby mamas, not a wife, 3 mamas and 5 children. I'm going to say it one more time so you can ask him. I'm not capping. This is a grown man with 3 baby mamas and 5 kids. Mag, am I lying about your status? Do you not have 3 baby mamas and 5 children? Yes or no?
Correct. That's you right, and I'm not ashamed of it at all.
Again, I don't have to lie on anybody. I don't have to lie on anybody. Do you get where I'm going with this? This is why I allow Mag onto the fucking panel. So y'all could see the level of people, the type of people that support this kid. And they are the reasons why this kid behaves that way, because they enable it. And it's going to lead his ass to prison or dead in the street. Ain't nobody fighting Tank in the street. They will blick him off. That was the danger with Mike Tyson. When he was acting out at these clubs, he was not crazy. because he bullied the people he could bully. But the drug dealers and the Maximas on the top of the block, they were like, yeah, Mike, come over here. Can Iron stop this hollow point? The answer was no. He knew who to do it to. But there were some niggas, yeah, Mike, yeah, Mike. They'd have yared Mike right into an early grave. When you enable Tank Davis to do shit like this, and you talk about what he can do and leave him alone and everything else, and something happened to him in the street, on a street level, or when he goes to that court and he gets that cold steel on his wrist and he got to sit down for 24 months, it'll be the person who shot him. It'll be his fault or her fault. It'll be a blip if it was a woman, right? It'll be his fault or her fault, or it'll be the criminal justice system for saying, nah, you got to go sit down for 2 or 3 years. You keep doing this. Look at these tweets. Look at what you've done. You have a track record of putting your hands on women. You have a track record of threatening people online. Oh, I was just playing. Nope, you don't play like that. Because anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of motherfucking law. Don't ask me how I know that. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And when you got articulate fools on social media and the non-articulate idiots like Max 7, they enable Tank. Tank don't hear anybody that's speaking on him and saying, brother, get better. Brother, do better. Brother, stop doing that. Brother, I don't want to see you in prison. If you continue with your boxing career, why don't you fight the best? I have faith in you. And when you say that to him, what is his response? Shut up. Fuck you. You sound soft. That's how he talks to niggas like Mag 7 and KO. And for not even bother to talk to that guy because he knows who's coming back. He'll talk him up. Why? Because it makes for great content. This is ignorance on all levels, from the ages of 75 to goddamn 12 years old. This is a fucked up position to be in. Main Biker in that super chat salute, he says ignorance like that should not be able to procreate. Yo, bro, dude, 3 baby mamas, 5 seeds. And he's proud of that. But look at who he's supporting, and magically everything makes sense. This nigga Tank says, I got daughters. Yeah, why you beating on girls then? I want to get therapy. I want everything out of me. Nigga, retire. Go away. Save your life. You fucking up right now. And I'll double down on this. You think I want this dude to be in jail? You think I want this dude fucking around the street getting shot? Do you know that shit he did to Devin in that parking lot? Do you know he could have lost his life that night? Y'all have no idea. Know that? But he lucky Devin's not a street dude. He could have lost his life there, playing around. You do that to the wrong person, it'd have been up. Y'all remember Larry Holmes hopping over a car to get at somebody that was talking to him crazy? You remember that? That was... Some of these dudes are really like that. But Devin's mature. So if you want to bring up Devin, Mag 7, bring it up correctly. Because all I see is the work. He's in the gym. He's a clean fighter. He wants to fight the best. What's Tank doing? He's building a new store called Beat a Bitch Workshop. You know, like Build-A-Bear? His is called Beat a Bitch. And for $59.99, you could beat on bitches all day. Brandon Shamon, that super chat salute, he says, Tank fans are emotional females just like him. Devin is better. He's more level-headed and has control of his emotions like real men do. Exactly.
Hey, Drew, can I ask you a question?
If you dare.
Now, please let me get it out, please, because I don't, you know what I mean? I know y'all gonna say he's retarded because that's all y'all do is be off. So my thing is this, right, Drew? I can't believe that you, being a black man, is on here judging me on my past about how I came up and the choices that I made. You sound like a Caucasian man. Now, if people in your chat is if they real, right, they'll tell you, yo, Drew, that shit's not cool. But see, they not gonna tell you that because they gave for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, right? I can say the same shit. See what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Stop talking all that dumb shit. Talking about he got 3 baby moms. He got this. He got that. Nigga, so what? That don't got nothing to do with Tank. What that got to do with Tank? And then on top of that, right? This is black people judging black people. Are you kidding me, niggas? Are y'all kidding me, yo?
Let me know when you're done.
What's wrong with
Can I
you
comment when
niggas,
you're done?
man?
Hold on, Brian. He think
Man,
he
you
cooking
niggas
right
is
now. Let me know when you're done. Let me
bro.
know when you're done, man.
Yeah, like nah, yo, it's crazy because it's like, yo, just because we fan or somebody different than y'all, but y'all coming in here attacking people's personal life. Like, nigga, what's up? Nigga, you trying to go account niggas? What's up? Y'all trying to go dollar for dollar, niggas? Huh? Since you niggas trying to be disrespectful, nigga? Huh? Stop playing with me, cause don't none of you niggas know me.
Are you making a
stop
point?
playing
What is your
with me,
point?
like,
What is your point? What
Yo,
is your
yo,
point?
Stop bringing up personal life. That don't have anything to do with the sport of boxing. And Tank Davis.
Land your plane, man. Hurry up. Land your plane.
I'm just saying, stop bringing
Land
up
your
people's
fucking
personal
plane.
life,
Hurry up.
bro.
Hurry up. Land your plane. You finished?
Yeah.
All right, Brian, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, you said we should let Drew know he's wrong for bringing it up. Why? And then but you started off by saying because we're black. What? Bro, I'm black. I'm 40. I got 4 children by 1 baby mom.
Okay,
so
good for you.
I'm saying, so you having 3, like I don't have to side with you because you got 3
So
baby
you
moms
better
and
than
you
me
black.
now?
What
So
I'm
you
saying
better than me
is,
now, bro?
what I'm saying is, no, I never said I was better than you. What I am saying is, just because you have 3 baby moms don't make it okay because we're black. Because I'm the same black dude from a hood just like you, and I chose to have all my children by 1 woman. So that don't mean I gotta tell Drew he wrong for letting you know, not letting you know. All he did was he brought back what you said. We would have never known that if you wouldn't have said it. You said it like you was proud, and all he did was re-mention it. Now you're mad about it, but you thought it was cool when you first said it. Because you were saying it to the point that I can't be gay. Nigga, I got 3 baby moms, so ain't no way I'm gay. So then when somebody call you back on it, now it's an issue. All right, go ahead, Drew. I'm done.
Yeah, my
I'm
point
proud
is
of my choices, bro. So
that shit is dysfunctional. Mag, when I'm talking, nobody interrupted you.
All right, true.
Nobody
True,
interrupted you. What I'm saying is how you live your life.
I
and
apologize.
Your personal life is a direct reflection of why you support this dysfunctional little nigga.
No, it's
You
not.
can't defend,
No, it's
you
not.
can't
No,
defend,
it's
yes,
not.
it is. You can't defend him in the ring. You can't defend him outside the ring. Because if you think back, I was talking boxing, and then you started talking about shit outside the ring. When we first had a conversation, you did that. I didn't
You
do
don't
that.
always bring up
You
things
did that.
outside the ring.
You did that. So I warned you. Keep it in the ring. I warned you. And
But
you started
Drew,
talking about other shit. You started talking about other shit.
Drew, I'm not
You did that.
ashamed
Way
of my
back.
life,
You
bro.
did that.
None
You
of y'all
did
can tell
that.
me I'm
And I said,
ashamed
you
of
know
my
what?
life, my nigga.
Tank fans are a direct reflection of him. All Tank fans are fucking crazy. When I have a grown-ass man talking about I identify with Tank. Identify with what? The negative shit? When
What
is
do you
that going to not be our story as black people? Now, I'm going to get back to you. You question my integrity as a black man? Hold that. I'm going to go to DP Rocker. You go ahead. Go ahead, DP.
Salute, Drew. What up, man? Happy belated. I meant to tell you, welcome to the 50 Club, brother.
Salute, homie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I just want people to know that this the same dude that said he'd let Tank date his daughter. Let that sink in for a minute.
God, man. Y'all niggas.
Oh, yeah, you said it, homie.
Yeah, I did say it. Nigga.
Yeah, I know you did, nigga. I know you did.
See?
I know you did. So, I don't take you serious. I pray for you.
Please don't.
Because I got a daughter, too. I know. I can already tell who you are.
No, you can't.
And what
No,
you
you
about.
can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. I'm not going to get up here and shred you because, I be going at you.
I
I
mean, I
don't
ain't gonna
dislike you or
disrespect
nothing. I
because
pray
you my
for you.
elder, but bro, like I'm not gonna do that. But
I
but you
know.
don't
I
even
know.
me,
You going
brother.
to keep cutting me off? You going to keep cutting me off?
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just want people to know that. Once you said that, that's when I knew what you really about. I'm not gonna get up here and shit on you. Like who you like. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at least tell the truth. At least tell the truth. If you're a dick rider, be a dick rider. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know? But my thing is, once you said that, I knew who you are and what you're about. I just want people to just
How old
know
are you,
that.
brother?
You said
Can I
that
ask you
you
a
let
question?
Tank date your daughter. You said that.
How old are you, brother?
I'm 51.
And you talking about somebody dick riding? Come on, man, stop that.
I'm
Come
talking
on, bro.
about you.
Come on, bro.
I'm
That's like
talking
my
about you.
dad
Don't
talking
deflect.
about
Don't
somebody dick
deflect.
riding. Come on, brother.
Don't deflect,
Stop.
dog. You said you let Tank date your daughter. Don't deflect.
Yes,
Stay
I mean,
on that.
who am I? I can't control my daughter's life. What are you talking about? I can't control my daughter's life, and that y'all can't neither. So all y'all talking this, talking that. As soon as your daughters get older and they step up out that crib, they gonna do what they feel like doing. So it don't matter. So y'all can sit up here and be perfect all you want, be articulate, talking like you this, like you that. It don't matter, bruh. Don't matter, bruh, because we all here, homie, and we all gotta pay taxes, homie. And guess what? And we all the same, homie. So I mean, it don't
That
matter.
makes no
It don't
sense,
matter.
but okay.
Not the same.
Hey, salute, Drew. I just want salute, Drew. I just wanted the people to know that. That's what he said, and he has butterflies. Salute.
I give you that. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I give you that.
Well, listen, man. Well, you know, MXC just pull up. I'm gonna come back to you questioning my integrity as a black man. But Mo, go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
Salute, Big Drew.
Salute.
Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat.
Salute, bro.
What's good, bro?
Mag, man. I hear you a lot on a lot of these panels, bro. You just asked the brother how old was he. How old are you?
40 years old.
You're what?
40 years old.
I can't even hear him.
He said he's 40.
Can you hear me?
All right, cool. So I'm 39, right? You question his age about calling you a dick rider. You are a dick rider. And the reason that you are a dick rider is the way you go about carrying this dude Tank. The fact that I heard you say that you would let Tank date your daughters after all of this. After I heard you say that.
Wait, say that a little louder so people can hear it in the chat. What did he say?
Say it again,
He
though.
said he would let Tank date his daughters.
I mean, like,
and this
who are
is
we
after
to-
the whole allegations in regards to him hitting his girl and all of that. Like this is recently, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. He recently said this, so we know what happened. All of this was out 2 or 3 weeks ago. So for you to say something like that, you a complete dick rider. Like I like Tank. I'm not no Tank fanboy and no shit like that. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I
not
have a daughter as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I
I
couldn't
do
even imagine. I don't give a fuck who Tank knock out. Pardon me. I don't care who Tank knock out or what he do. If Tank was to hit my daughter, he got to go to sleep forever.
That's what I said to the people that same day, and you was there. And you was
the
there, but
fact
you ain't
that
gonna talk
don't
about that
feel
part,
like
are
that,
you? But you
the
ain't gonna
fact
talk about
you
that part,
can't
are you?
stand on that and take it separately from boxing, but then you bring up certain things to where it's outside of boxing, but then when it don't fit your narrative, we gotta
Nah,
keep it
bruh,
boxing.
come on, bruh.
That's dick riding, bro.
Come on, bruh,
That's
that's
dick riding.
nasty work,
And I'm not
bruh.
trying to start nothing with you. I don't want to argue
Nah,
with you.
nah,
Your
I mean, it's
speech
cool, bro. It's
impediment,
just,
all of that. That's cool with me. Like
bruh,
I'm
listen.
just talking about you bring up age and the things that you saying. And you did say that the 3 baby mamas and 5 kids, like
Yeah,
you was
nigga, I'm
proud
not
of that, bro.
ashamed of that.
I'm
No,
from the
I'm not.
hood,
Hold on,
just
hold on.
like you, Drew. I'm from Far Rock.
Damn,
You know
bro.
where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Wait a minute.
imagine what's going on out here.
Yes,
I'm from
yes.
Far
Far
Rock.
Rock.
Wait a minute.
I didn't go out there. Far Rock is
Hold up,
dangerous.
Yeah,
wait a
like
minute.
no,
Wait.
you probably from you from uptown somewhere. I used to be uptown all the time. Every time I bump into somebody from uptown, they either never been to Far Rockaway or been to Far Rock one time and never came back.
Never came back. It's dangerous out there.
Stack
Absolutely.
bundles.
I'm from the
Stack
hood
bundles.
too. I have a son, I have a daughter, and I have 1 baby mama that I'm with and been with for the past 12 years. Let's not
Bro,
put that
listen,
on
I'm
us
respected.
like that's just some things that we do. That's a personal
Congratulations,
choice
bruh.
you decide to make. Don't put
Right.
that on everybody.
So it's not
Y'all
like.
enjoy the show, Drew. Keep cooking.
No, wait a minute. Can
No.
I please
No,
speak
hold
on
on.
this real quick?
I'm gonna read the super chat because Mag, we're gonna have a conversation. Dapper Don's in that super chat salute. He says the 25-year-old oh, you stupid. He said 25-year-old Puerto Rican man you spoke to, Drew, sound more intelligent than the patchy be more man child in Mag. I don't know who's worse, Drew, Mag or the man child, bro. We gonna get to the bottom of it. Main biker in that super chat, he said Yusuf Mack have 10 kids by multiple chicks and he gay. Thank you. Y'all don't know who Yusuf Mack is? Research that name, Yusuf Mack.
And on top of that, it's a lot of allegations with Tank in that area too, though.
Yes, there is. A lot.
A lot of
There's
them.
a lot. And there's a reason why I say that shit. All right? I got on the internet one day and I saw Floyd Schofield Sr. beating the shit out of his girlfriend, talking about, you are my women. Beat the shit, and then here come Junior. Daddy, beat the shit out Shorty. Oh no, Mac, bring your ass back. Pause. Yusuf Mack fought Carl Froch. He was once upon a time, he was a ranked light heavyweight. He fought Carl Froch, dude could scrap. Well, some news came out that he did gay corn. And people were telling me, nah, he did gay corn. I said, nah, don't put that on the brother. And then I got a screenshot of the back of a DVD. And after 12 minutes of pure vomit, it was him. Yusuf Mack got 10 children from like 6 different women, I think. It's multiple women. And he just had to come clean. Now, Mag, bring your behind back up here, because you question my integrity as a black man. Don't leave. Do not leave. Do not leave. I'm not going to let that sit at all. You question my integrity as a black man. Bring your ass back, because you're going to get this work now. I let you talk and talk and talk. I got questions. What are you going to say? You was in a bad area? Reset your phone, your tablet, your desktop, your laptop. Bring your ass back here. Because I have questions now. You know how I do. Come on now. Come on. Bring your ass back. In the meantime, I'll talk to the brothers. What is the general idea behind black men? How are we viewed? True or false? Are we not labeled as absent fathers? Is that true or false?
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. Okay. We're absent fathers. Over 50% of us commit crimes. We're going to jail. Wait, hold on. I missed Ked's super chat. Let me go back. There it is. Brother Ked's video in that super chat salute. He says, Tank is a card-carrying member of the Slapaho tribe. Defending his actions is wild. Shaking my head. Yeah, exactly. That is wild. We had a 75-year-old man defending Tank, putting his mitts on a woman. And now we see who raised Daddy Schofield when he beat up his chick. And how do we view Floyd Schofield Sr.? How do we view him? When we saw that, it solidified it for me. It's like, yo, this dude is zesty. And then the video came out of him whooping on his woman. I'm like, oh! Because he feels he's equal to her. She's not trying to whoop her ass. So now, we're not good fathers. That's what we're told. We're not good fathers. Over 50% of us will be locked up already. What else? The drug boom in the 80s and 90s was our fault. They bring up Chicago at a rampant rate. Meanwhile, Chicago's not even the worst city in the United States. Kids getting access to guns in Chicago. But those are military issued guns. So how the fuck did black people get a hold of those? Yeah, the CIA. And this is the part where they start messing with my live stream. They did it. They did it. The man that blew the whistle, they said he committed suicide, but he had 2 bullets in the back of his head. So what happened? The first bullet didn't do it? He had 2 bullet wounds in the back of his head. The back of his head. 2. and they said it was a suicide. Y'all know about that? So
Yes,
the fix
sir.
been in. The fix been in for the black community. That's a fact. The problem is, now that they've generated all this chaos within the black community, they blame us when they have conditioned us. Now, it's true that, you know, you got to look at the people that don't think past their nose. Hey, man, don't sell those drugs. Don't sell those guns. Yeah, you found the bag of weed. Don't sell it. There's always going to be people that are thinking self-preservation. I got to get out this hood. I got to make this money. And that's where the OGs like myself have to come in and say, man, you don't need it that bad. Because there's a trade-off with this. You're fucking up your neighborhood, and you're going to prove those crackers right. Put it down, leave it there, call the police, and tell them to go pick it up. Leave it alone. The fix is in. Now, what does this have to do with Tank? One of the biggest complaints is when a nigga come into some money or some fame and fortune, he leaves and doesn't give back to the hood. That's one of the biggest complaints. When you see Tank Davis get into a position of power when he's calling himself the A side, and he doesn't want to break bread with his quote unquote brothers, that's a problem. And when those brothers say, you know what, fuck you, I'm moving on. You know, like how David Benavidez told Canelo, you ain't gonna pass me the torch? Fuck you, I'm moving on. I don't need to follow in your footsteps. I'm doing something better. And he is. He is. So when Tank gets online joking about that, when he gets online talking about, hey man, I giveth and I taketh away, and God said, okay, watch this. There's only one God. You're not God. And he took away his $40 million payday because Tank Davis, has no self-control. He's telling you who he is. In fact, he is everything that white America thinks of us. Every time a nigga comes out the hood and gets some money, he acts like a nigga. This nigga he waited till he touched $1 million to start getting arrested. You can't break the Devin Haney glass on that. You can't. This nigga ain't break bread with nobody. Not Devin, not Shakur. He didn't do it at all. Only time he did break bread with someone that looked like him, and I'm talking about black people, it was with extreme caution, and he made sure the favor was in his end. Frank Martin was drained. And guess what? Frank Martin's now too big for him because he's fighting at 140. Tank Davis is a well-dried piece of shit sitting out in the concrete that nobody curbed. That's this little nigga. This is who y'all defending. And that's why I let Mag 7 up here. That's why. Y'all need to hear this shit. They need to hear this shit. Why is this kid celebrated? Why? I'm looking at the resume. I don't get it. Mag 7 sat up here and said, you keep telling Tank that he has to do this, he has to do that. He ain't got to do nothing. He said that. He ain't got to do nothing. Right. So why would you just cool watching him? That's suspect. When I see a man with multiple baby mothers and multiple kids, to me, that's no mistake. It seems like you're running from something. If I fuck this bitch, I'm gonna get the gay thoughts out my head. If I fuck this bitch, I'm gonna get the gay thoughts out my head. Keep running. And then I look at Tank. How many more chicks you gonna put your hands on? How much more Twitter beef you gonna get into? How sensitive are you? When people are reaching out to you, fan base talking about, yo, we love you, bro, come back to the game. And your response is, fuck you, there's something wrong with this kid. He told you he wanted therapy. There's something else. And like I said, he shows all of the fucking symptoms of a boy that got touched on. But I'm going to let young Abel cook. Abel, go ahead.
Good morning, Drew Titan. How you doing, brother?
Chilling, God.
See, bro, like, if I wish that Mag 7 was still on the panel, because I would have asked him a straight up question. Did he ever had a father in his life? Did he ever have any male influence in his personal life to teach him right from wrong? Because every time I've heard this guy talk, he sounds like a guy that never had any male figure direction in his life, which reflects on his speech, on his rhetoric, and perhaps on his decision made outside of his YouTube page. Now, I don't give a damn about what he does outside of that because I really don't care for him, period. But I would ask him those questions. Like, did you ever have a father in your life? Because remember, when Tank talked about the fact that he never had a father in his life, it shows with his behavior, it shows with his social media accounts, it shows with everything that he does outside of boxing. Because at the end of the day, sports is a reflection of life. And if your personal life is in shambles, it's going to reflect how you do in your sport. I don't care if it's basketball, I don't care if it's football, baseball, hockey, tennis, golf, it doesn't matter. If your home, if your personal life is in ruins, it's going to show one way or another. Think of it this way. You remember when Ron Artest was going through his own personal problems back in the day, and you keep asking yourself, what the heck's wrong with this guy? Then you start talking about the fact that he never had any therapy in his life, which reflected a lot of the times that when he was fighting with other players, referees, and a lot of officials in the league. I look at Tank Davis in the same matter because with Tank Davis never had anybody that gave him the proper direction in his life to tell him right from wrong. And it shows every single time. And when Fag 7 kept talking about, man, you guys ain't better than nobody, bro, you're just reflecting about your own personal failures in your life. So don't put that on Drew Titan. Don't put on any other good black people in this lifetime that are taking care of their families, protecting their families, doing the right thing every single day, and more importantly, too, being role models in the household. Clearly, Fag 7 is not that.
And this is why he dipped off the panel. Because I was finna give him a heart-to-heart. Definitely. And he don't want this smoke.
Yep.
So I tell you, you might want to keep it, because every time Mag 7, we start talking about Tank, he brings it out the ring. And I tell him to keep it in the ring. But he's not educated enough to keep it there, like most Tank fans. You're not educated enough, dude.
Yep.
You're not. And the reason why I brought up, I never asked him what his marital status was or whatever. He said it to me in the chat. I got 3 baby moms and 5 kids. I'm like, why are you sharing that? What the fuck is that? Mm-hmm. And I said, oh, okay. So the dysfunction makes sense. That's why I linked the two. I found that everybody that overly supports Tank Davis has a fucking problem. Think about the channels that support this guy. And y'all have listened to them. You gonna tell me them niggas is normal? I don't care how articulate. Listen to their conversation. You gonna tell me they're normal? The most articulate defender of Tank said, yeah, I identify with Tank. I get down with the You identify with what? You never boxed. And according to you grew up pretty good. So unless you got a problem with your dad, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Why are you defending this shit and justifying growing up silly? Tank is fucked up mentally. The dudes that kept him out the street can't help what's going on in his head. He needs therapy. And he said he needed fucking therapy. His dick work, he's reproduced, but he don't have a fucking wife. That's dysfunction. When you have multiple women holding your seeds, that's dysfunction. You're looking for something. You haven't made a house. You haven't made a home. And that's normalized to you. That is a problem. You have no fucking idea. I grew up with some people that got half brothers and sisters everywhere. They know some of them, they don't know most of them. That's dysfunction. In Baltimore, there was something going on with the slave trade. I played the video before. And there was a lot of incest going on, which explains a lot of the thought process for people that were born and raised in the city of Baltimore. Because I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, yo, why are these dudes that defend Tank and that dysfunction, why do they all sound alike? And y'all in the chat know what I'm talking about. They all sound, they got slurred speech and they're defending dumb shit. And it's like, whoa, hold on. There's something else going on here. It's more than you just liking his style of fight and everything else. There's something else. Yeah, Shelton, why does Mag sound like Buckle Up? Or Sports Prediction 101? Why do they sound alike? You don't think that that's strange? That's deeper than that failing system over there. There's something else going on. The other grifters online, it just makes them money to talk this nigga up. And what I'm telling you as a black man, I denounce that behavior. Mag, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I have a wife. I denounce this dysfunction wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Yeah, Mag, he might not be from Baltimore, but his retarded ass identifies with that stupid shit. And that's the problem with us as a people. When we justify stupid shit like this. This is stupid. This is so simple. You are the A side. You could have fought anybody. I put up 15 names up there. I'll put it up again. And I left off Sandor Martin and a couple of other guys. But at all of Tank's career, the only guy he did fight was Lamont Roach, and he fought to a draw. Lamont Roach, and he fought to a motherfucking draw. And he won't even run that back. He's talking about fighting Isaac Cruz, who is A at 140 now, which you heard Mag say, Devin's too big. But I said, well, who wins in the fight? Oh, he beats him, but he's too big. Would you like a drink or a beverage? These are the Tank fans. And then he'll sit here and say, well, I'm just a casual. So why are you talking to me? The nigga just sat here this morning and said, Tank Davis has a better skill set than James Toney, but then tells me he's a casual. This is why I let this nigga up here. So that's the heart and soul of a Tank fan. These niggas are retarded. Go ahead, Abel. You want to say something?
Actually, I was going to mention something in the private chat. Both Brian and Mo mentioned some things that actually ties into what you were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, the thing is, though, bro, like, you think about the fact that these guys right here, they can't differentiate the difference. And, the worst part about it here is when I was listening to Fag 7, and I'm going to keep calling him Fag 7 because he's a fag, and nobody's going to change my mind about it. My question here is that you say you got 5 kids, right? So you'll be all right if Tank was dating one of your daughters, and then the Tank decided to pull a weapon and try to shoot at your daughter. What was you going to do? No, that's a reflection of you. And I know, and you can try to throw blame at Drew or anyone else in the chat, but at the end of the day, you're the dad. You decided to have a baby with whatever woman you decided you wanted to lay down with. And it's your responsibility to teach them right from wrong. You're never going to stop parenting your kids, regardless of after your age of 21. I know that from still parents me to this day, even after the age of 33. They're still going to be with you regardless of the fact. So for people like Fag 7 to say stuff like that, like, bro, you grew up in a messed up lifestyle that you never were taught right from wrong. And more importantly, too, you never really succeeded well in school because the way you talk, it doesn't communicate what you're trying to say. Because if you were trying to say that I like Tank Davis and what he does in the ring, then keep it that way. But don't reflect your own personal problems and your own personal issues on Tank Davis, because the Tank Davis is not the vein of your problems. It's you. It's you.
Salute OG Mr. Martin. Let me play this real quick. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. I found it. Look at this.
Take the Eastern Shore of Maryland, for example, right? Most people live within a 50-mile radius of where they were born. A large percentage of the people who lived on the Eastern Shore of Maryland during this time of these breeding farms migrated to Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland is the incest capital of the United States of America. Baltimore, Maryland is the incest capital of the United States of America. And according to statistics by my colleague, Dr. Patricia Newton, who's a psychiatrist in Baltimore, in that area in Baltimore, Sandtown, where you had these recent rebellions, 9 out of 10 black women in the depressed parts of Baltimore, 9 out of 10 black women have been victims of incest. In the same area, 7 out of 10 black men have been victims of incest. Incest.
Yeah, I just want to leave that there. OG Mr. Mont, salute to you, good brother.
What's going on, Drew? What's going on, Abel? Whoever else that is up there.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing this morning?
Doing great, brother.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. I just want. I mean, I've been listening the whole time, and I just been listening at this dude, and I'm gonna say this, and this is about myself. I'm ignorant, and all ignorant is just not knowing. But at the age of, I'll soon be 56 years old, if I don't know something, I'm just gonna sit and listen.
Right.
That's what I do all the time. I'm in your chat. I'm in your chat all the time, and a lot of times you don't know it because I don't say anything. I just sit and listen, because if it's something that I don't know, I need to understand what it is. And before I speak on it, I'm just gonna sit and listen. I'm gonna get some learning, some teaching, before I say anything. And that's one of the problems we got with fans like that. You'll never know how ignorant I am, right? Because I'm not finna speak on stuff that I don't know anything about. This dude is a casual fan, and he's throwing this nonsense out as if he knows what he's talking about. It irks me. It's one of the things that pushes me away from boxing. Fans like that push me away from boxing because I can't stand to hear them talk and speak on boxing because they don't know what they're talking about.
That's right.
Now, one of the things that y'all brought up was about him saying that, he'll let his daughter date Tank Davis. And he said, well, nothing I could do about it, but you can disapprove of it. That's and right. the way he's talking is he doesn't disapprove. He wouldn't disapprove of his daughter dating Tank Davis. And the thing about that, all this stuff that Tank Davis has done with women, slapping up the 2 women, running over the pregnant woman, and just leaving like she was a old piece of meat laying out there in the street. I believe in karma.
That's right.
I'm gonna say this, man. I got a bunch of friends, that I grew up with, that I watched, womanize and do this and that to women, and all of them got daughters now.
See that?
Like I said, I got 2 daughters myself, and I just believe that that's karma. Tank Davis got daughters. When his daughters grow up, and he's upset with them because they messing around with a no-count nigga, and they letting you whip on them, and why you still with this dude they're whipping on? Well, what they gonna say? Well, I seen you break your foot off in my mama's ass.
There you go.
So, I mean, what can you say then? I shudder to think of it being acceptable for any man doing anything to my daughter. And I'm going to tell you something. I got a 28-year-old daughter and I got a 20-year-old daughter. I got 3 grandchildren, 2 of them granddaughters. And my oldest daughter, before her and her husband got divorced, they would get into it, and she liked to hit him, and I used to tell her, keep your fucking hands off of that man.
That's right.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to make me do something to him when he does something to you.
There you
Please don't put me in a position like that. All right? Keep your hands off of that man. Don't touch him. So all this talk about doing something to somebody's child, and that stuff triggers me. And it should trigger any man that has a daughter. So for him to come on here and act like it's acceptable for Tank to say stuff like that, man, it's just utterly ridiculous to me. Tank, like you said earlier, Drew, Tank needs professional help. And I know you might come off as hating the man, but you want the man to get some help. Anybody can tell me.
That's right.
He needs help. And to me, the man hates his mother, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. That's why he's so rough on women. I was raised by my mom. I had brothers, but they was already gone out the house before I started growing up. I was a small child. The closest age of my brother was 15. He was 15 when I was born, but I had a sister that was a year older than me and then another sister 11 years older than me. So I grew up in the house with nothing but women. But my instincts kicked in as a little boy, knowing I had to get out of that house and go play in the neighborhood and hang out with other little boys and stuff like that.
Right.
But Tank has grown to resent his mom. I'm sure he loves them, but for him to mistreat women like that, he ain't gonna do. I don't believe he gonna do shit to a man in the streets.
No,
not unless he got rules like he does in the boxing ring.
Yeah, he's not a street dude. I'm telling you, he's not a street dude. I've seen a million guys like this.
He'll beat the brakes off a woman and won't think twice about it. But I just think that, man, before something bad happens to that young man, he needs to go lay on a couch in front of somebody who got a bunch of degrees on the wall and hash that shit out and get himself together, man, before something bad happens or something happens to one of his daughters and he have to look back on the whole thing and say, damn, I should have took care of that shit a long time ago.
Hey, Drew, can I respond to the criticism real quick?
And wait, hold on, Mac. Because Mr. Ishmael is going to go next. What I found interesting is the man said, I'd let my daughter date this dude, right? But then at the same time, he says, I have no control over what she does. Then how are you letting her date him if you have no control? The question was, would you allow your daughter to date Tank? He said, yes. They say, well, why? Well, I have no control over her. Yes, you do. And guess what? If you raise your daughter right and your daughter is supposed to be comparing every man she meets in her life to you. If you're dysfunctional and whooping your mom's ass, then guess what? She's going to go out there and find a dude that's going to whoop her ass and keep you out of it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, you may want to, but she grew up watching you whoop on mama ass and talk crazy to women. So Tank has surrounded himself with women that ain't worth a damn, and he's procreated with at least 2 of them because that's what he knows. Mr. Ishmael, you up, good brother? Salute, brother.
Peace. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, I'm glad to be on your panel again, Brother Drew. I appreciate the time. Yes, I just got some things that I want to ask the brother Mag that just came back on. And it's almost timely that he came back on when I come up. Just one question, and then I'm going to say what I got to say and get up off of here. Mag, where are you and your family from?
PA.
No, brother. Where are they from?
What do you mean by that? They're from Pennsylvania.
What is your family history and your lineage derived from, brother?
Oh, well, I mean, I believe that we are indigenous people. I don't really believe that we came on slave ships.
Okay. You say you believe. Okay. All right. That's all the questions I have for you, because here's what I'm going to say to that. Even if you are of what I consider my lineage to be of this country, I know my lineage to be this country.
Right.
See, there's something that's happening right now. Okay. And there's a renaissance of black folks in this country. And black folks is from this country. So even if you are from what I call my lineage, he'll call you out. And that's what Brother Drew is doing.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to.
Don't interrupt him, please.
Hold on, brother. I'm
sorry.
Hold on, brother. I'm not here to bash you.
No.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, it's cool.
And that's what the brother's been telling you for the longest. Any panel you've gone on that I've seen you on several different panels, Champ Side and others. You know, people are just calling you out for the things that you say and holding you accountable for that. That's what men do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what men from our lineage do.
True.
All right?
Yeah.
And within this renaissance, that's what's happening. So for you to be so triggered by these brothers coming up to give you what we used to call brotherly love before everybody thought it was weird. It's something different. You see what I'm saying? So
Sure.
while this is going on, brother, don't take so much offense in me raising your voice like you want to do something to somebody. That's just not the business, man.
Oh
That's
no,
not the
no, I'm
business.
not like that, bro. I just get
Well,
frustrated
I mean, that's what
because of the
I'm just.
disrespect is crazy. And
Well,
and I
it's
mean, and I don't disrespect people, but then they disrespect me. So it's like, yo,
no, brother,
practice some
brother,
decorum, yo.
brother. This is the internet. Number one.
Right.
Number two, you came on this brother's panel, and all he did was respond to things that you said.
True.
So I don't see how that's disrespect when they're just repeating back what they've said to you, what you
No.
said on the panel.
Can I answer that? I mean, if we talking like grown ups, then how come all the faggot talk gets brought up, and the dumb talk, his IQ talk, and all that? All that is disrespect, brother. That's not showing love or trying to teach somebody. That's called disrespect. I don't come on here calling people gay and he there look at fag 7, nigga. I'm a whole grown man,
you
bro.
want me to respond to that? I'll respond to it.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
I say that there is a problem within the community. Now, I urge you to keep this boxing. And every time we kept it boxing, you start talking about other things outside the ring. Tank is a horrible representative of the sport, inside and outside.
To y'all.
How? No, to the world.
No,
I can't think of one. No, Mag. You know how he treats his fans. He puts it in writing on Twitter.
That's not all of us, though.
No, Mag.
That's
Please,
not all of us.
Please.
Okay.
People talked them up and told this man, yo, we miss you. The game is bunk without you. And he said, fuck y'all. That's what he said.
Yeah, he did say that.
Okay. Who was he talking to?
I
He was
mean,
talking
he's
to y'all. No.
frustrated.
Frustrated for what?
Because people booed the man off of a bad night.
Mag, this is why we get upset with you. You talk about this probe. Now you question my motherfucking integrity as a black man. Mine.
Can I
You
explain?
got some nerve.
Can I explain?
No, you said enough.
Okay.
You got some nerve. I've said time and time again, I don't want Tank in prison. I don't want him dead. I don't want him around these women that try to get him killed. He will be a statistic. I don't want that.
I don't either.
When I point out the discrepancies in his behavior, you call it hate. That's a testament to your lack of maturity.
No, Drew.
And I asked you, stop talking. I asked you, when have I ever lied on this kid? You said, well, probably not. No, it's not probably. Be a man. Tell me what it is. I never lied on this young man. I never did. I want his continued success. You labeled me, guys like you labeled me a hater for what? Wanting him to fight his contemporaries? Boxing is his job. That's what he says to do. You stood on my panel and said, he ain't got to do nothing. So I asked, well, shit, he ain't got to do nothing. What are you watching him for? That's where the gay shit comes from.
What?
Because it becomes an infatuation. And I'm looking at you. You see Fanon acting all crazy, talking about the niggas sending me shit all the time. He talking about the Charlos look like models. Whoa! All this undertone gay shit. We're like, whoa, what's going on? What is it with this kid? It can't be his career. But then I look at the bearded lady, Boxing Ego. He's talking about chrome hearts, braided hair, and tattoos. I'm like, what is going on here? Everything I say comes from somewhere. I'm not making it up. I'm questioning what the hell's going on. I thought we were men, and men hold each other accountable. If I'm out here fucking up, I fucked up in the street. I mean, not to the level as getting me arrested or nothing like that, but I have friends that pulled my coattail when everything was over and said, yo, you know you're wrong for that. And that's why I call them friends. Friends tell you when they fucking up. And when this dude has a fan base that is a bit unconditional, that can't hold him accountable, that just runs behind and sniffs his dick from the backside.
I hold him accountable, though,
and
Drew.
justifies everything he's doing. You see, you're doing it now. You're talking over me. You're doing it right now. That's a testament to who you are as a man. That's why when you reveal you got 5 kids and 3 baby mamas, I'm like, what the fuck is that? First of all, Mac, I never asked you. You forwarded that information to me. I never asked you that. And I said, well, since we're on that, why are you contributing to the dysfunction of the black community? Because that's what people think we are. And your response to me was, oh, you do it your way, I do it my way. Your way is dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional. come from a lineage of strong black men, pro-family, pro-marriage. We used to have the highest marriage rate in the country. And then the government got involved and fucked off our women and turned them against us. And now we at each other's throats. You are a product of that.
Have you ever heard of polygamy?
Bro.
Do all your fucking women live with you?
I'm just saying they can.
I'm asking you.
No, hold up. I'm just
Do all
asking.
of your women, you talk to me about polygamy? Of course I know. You don't listen to what I say?
But they can.
You don't listen to what Mac, answer me this. You brought it up. See? You brought it up. Do all of your women live with you?
I said no, but they can.
Then shut up about polygamy. That conversation's dead. Shut up. You don't qualify to talk about polygamy.
I said no.
You don't know shit about it.
Yes, I do.
But no, you're not living
I'm
it.
not
So why
as
you
dumb
bringing
as
it
y'all
up?
think, bro.
You're not
Like,
living
just
it.
because I stutter, y'all think
You're
I'm
not
dumb.
living it. You're not living it. So stop trying to justify your dysfunction. You had unprotected sex with 3 women and produced 5 kids.
Drew,
That's
I
what
was
happened.
a kid, nigga. Like, what are you?
That's what happened.
Like, I mean, I'm not calling. Listen, I'm saying, Drew,
That's
I
what
was
happened,
a kid,
Mac.
though,
Mac,
bro.
understand.
Drew, I was
This
a
is
child,
my
bro. I was a
problem with
teenager.
Tank Davis.
Like, what are we doing?
This is my, what are we doing? You start bringing up all kinds of other shit that's irrelevant. This is my problem with this kid, because all I want to do is hold this kid accountable, and I want him to get help. And niggas like you get online and argue for him. When he argues for himself, he cusses niggas like you out. When you argue for him,
Tank ain't never
and
cussed
then
me
you turn
out.
around and say you a casual. So if you're a casual and you're not qualified to talk to me about boxing, nigga, why are you here?
Wait a minute,
Why are
Drew.
you here?
Wait a minute, Drew. Casual's got opinions.
Ain't no
Ooh, bro.
way that no, nigga. If you're a casual, you don't qualify to talk to me about boxing.
Cause why?
Why are
Because
you
you
here?
know more? Cause you
Yes.
know more?
Yes. Am
That's
I going to
just
talk to a
backwards,
rocket
though.
science about a rocket scientist about rocket science? No.
So then-
I will go to his YouTube
How you
channel
gonna-
and ask a question and just listen.
How you gonna pass the truth around if you keeping it to yourself?
Nigga, when you went to school, did you argue with the teachers?
I'm just saying, y'all.
When you went to school, did you
y'all
argue
be on
with
here
teachers?
contradicting yourselves, bro.
When you went to school, did you argue with teachers?
Yeah. And
Why?
that's why
You're
I got
trying to teach
kicked out of
something.
school.
Oh, you was kicked out of school.
Yeah, and,
So your
in 12th
behavior is
grade
consistent. Thank you for revealing that.
because of drugs. But yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait. We ain't gonna skip past that because of what?
Nigga, I'm not trying to skip past it. I tell you my whole story, bro.
Oh my God. Yeah, go ahead. Please talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I got kicked
You got
out of
kicked out of
school
school
in
'cause of
12th
what?
grade
Drugs?
because I was selling weed. The dogs came in, they smacked my locker. Okay, Mikos, this your 3rd strike. I'm like, damn.
Oh, 3rd
Okay.
strike. So you had 2 prior.
Yeah. Fighting like I come from a dysfunctional, you know what I mean? You know, crib, bro. Like, so my mom and
we
dad.
ain't gonna get past that.
So
We're
my
not
mom
gonna
and
get
dad
past
was-
that. You
Bro,
come
can
from
I
a
explain?
dysfunctional crib, right?
Yeah. So
Tell me about your father.
Tell
me
my
about your
parents
father,
was,
Mac.
I'm trying to, bro. So my parents was big time drug dealers, and then my dad, he had a job at the phone company. You know what I'm saying? So you know, he wasn't an intelligent man. You know what I'm saying? But he starts selling drugs. Him and my mom start to use them. The government came in, took us as kids. We've been bounced around from foster home to group home. Came home, and now that we played the cards that we was dealt. Now I don't care about who thinks they're better than me. I don't care about that, because guess what?
Mag, let me stop you for a moment.
Yeah, you
Mag,
do,
let me
bro.
stop you for a moment. Let me
Yeah, you
stop you
do.
for a moment.
Yeah, you do.
Magically, you make sense now.
Yeah, you do.
Magically, you make sense.
With the glasses.
You see, you just revealed that you had a fucked off upbringing.
Yeah, I did.
Nobody made you chose to do that. Your father had a 9 to 5 and something happened with your parents and you got a lot of things going on in your life and you see in Tank you.
Yeah, I told people that I identified, bro. You know, with the
But
kids.
you know what's
fucking
fucked up?
upbringing, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what's fucked up. I'm gonna tell you what's fucked up. Tank has won in life, but he doesn't respect it. He doesn't.
I won too, though.
I'm sorry?
I mean, I am too winning. So I mean, I don't, you know.
Now watch this, Mag. I told
I'm not
you
a
that you won
trillionaire,
in
but
life.
shit, I'm cool.
Mag, wait, hold on, Mag. You don't remember me telling you that you've won in life? You don't remember me telling you that?
I mean, probably, I guess.
There ain't no probably, Mag. How do I know that you drive a forklift?
Because I
shared
told you
that with
that.
me, brother.
Yeah.
And I
told
said,
you
that's
that.
a good job. We need forklift operators. I don't know how to use that shit. There's always room. There's all over the country, there's factories that need forklift operators. Off the bat, I know you make more than $20 an hour. I know that.
$24 an hour, yeah.
Thank you. So that you are of use to society. The discrepancy is when you're straight and narrow now, you reproduce, there's nothing we can do about that.
What?
When you see a kid, just because you identify with this kid because of his upbringing, you're not doing him a service by overseeing everything that he's done that's false. We're
Drew,
not
he's
bullying
wrong
the kid.
for
We don't
his
want
actions.
the kid to be a statistic.
He's wrong though, Drew, for his actions. I'm not saying that he's right. Who said that he's right?
So I don't know what you're fussing with me about.
What I'm saying is so my thing is when y'all try to take the kid's actions and drag it into his career, you cannot do that. That's it. Like that's
his
that's how I'm
personal
coming
life
with that,
is
bro.
fucking off his career. Do you know
You
that he
can't-
went to prison? He went to prison, right?
Okay.
And what fight did he fuck off when he went to prison the first time?
I forget. But I
Okay.
know he came back. He came
Okay,
back.
so you forgot. So we ain't gonna go on all of that. But he
Yeah.
fucked off a major fight. He went to prison. Now he fuck around. He might go again. That's a problem, man.
It's a civil case, so I don't really see jail.
It don't matter. But why is he in the same position that he was in before?
Because he keeps fucking up.
Right, he keeps fucking up. Like
Yeah,
how
but I'm
you
not gonna
fucked up and
bash
got
him
put out
over
of
it.
school.
He needs help.
Like how you fucked up and didn't use a condom. Now let me ask you this. This is why I pointed this
Wait,
out.
see,
Did
that's
you
where we
mean
go
to make
wrong.
those babies, or did it just happen?
Drew, that's where we go wrong at. If that I could do it all over again, I'm gonna do it the same exact fucking way. Like who are you
Do
gonna
what?
tell me that?
Wait, hold on. Do what? Do what?
You know what I mean? 3
Do what?
baby moms and 5 kids. Because I don't see anything wrong with that.
Did you make
Like,
those
like,
babies
I
on
mean,
purpose?
Huh?
Did you make those babies on purpose?
What you mean? Yeah. Well, kind of. I mean, you know,
Whoa.
like kid
Dial it
shit,
back.
bro.
I'm gonna ask you again. When you laid down with those 3 women, did you mean to make those babies? Yes or no?
I mean, that's kind of a hard question though, because it's like
Brother,
you
it's
can't
not
say
a hard question, man.
Like I'm not gonna take it back. So I mean,
No,
yeah.
that's not what I asked you, brother. It's a
What do you
very
mean that I
simple
mean
question.
to
When you
make 'em?
laid down, listen, when I laid down with my wife, we plant that. We plant that. Success. When you laid down with your 3 baby mamas and made those 5 beautiful children, was that a mistake?
No.
Or was that on purpose? Because I'm going somewhere with this.
It was on purpose because I did it.
No. It's not a. Now, I'm not telling you what the judge will tell you when you're trying to dodge child support. That's not what I'm asking you.
I ain't never been on child
When
support.
you
ever.
laid down, did you have a conversation?
Yes,
before you laid
yes,
down
I
with those
did.
3
Yes,
women?
I did. Yes, I did.
You
So
did.
To my second baby mom, yeah.
What about the first one?
No, that just happened on a drunk night. And
A drunk night. Okay, there you go. Now here's the
Yeah.
problem. Here's my problem. And the 3rd baby mama, was that a mistake or on purpose?
Purpose.
That was on purpose. Okay,
Yeah.
was she in on it or was you just being a douche?
Both of us.
Okay, great. So here's my issue. There are more children being born out of situationships than love. And that's why our community's fucked up. When these kids grow up in a single household and say, okay, I know my dad's across town, but why aren't they living here? Why ain't he living? Why y'all not together? They start to ask questions. And you got to own up to that. And they normalize being away from their parents. And I'm telling you that that's not normal. That's not normal. You deal with it because that's how you came up. That's a choice you made. But it's not normal. Now, you just also revealed on my show that you grew up dysfunctional.
Yeah, I'm not going to hide that.
Okay, so if Tank
I'm
is
not
being just
ashamed
as
of that.
dysfunctional as you are, what favors are you doing defending his behavior?
Drew, I just told you everything that Tank does outside of the ring. I'm like, I'll be pissed off at it. I'm like, damn, nigga, get it together. But at the same time,
Babe, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Drew,
Because every time I talk about
Drew.
it, you click the link and talking about why we're talking about that.
Drew, question for you. Did you ever hear of TED Talk?
Hear what?
TED Talk.
Tank, did I ever hear him talk?
No, did you ever hear of a thing called
TED Talk?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's about dysfunctional families. It's trauma, right? So people grow up and they react on their trauma. They don't think it out. They react on it. So it doesn't
Like
matter
how you get on these
much
panels
cash
and react?
Tank Davis has. Hold up.
So how
It
you get
doesn't
on?
matter about how much money
Okay,
Tank
great.
Davis
So
has.
how you get on these panels and defend this kid without even hearing the conversation? You do this all the time.
Drew, I'm trying to explain, bro. What I'm telling you is it doesn't matter how much cash Tank Davis has, how successful that he is. If he didn't take care of his trauma, he is always going to fuck up. That is just that is in the book. That's a fact, man.
Yeah,
Like,
terrific.
okay, so people blaming the
now
kid.
let's double it back. I always ask you, when do I lie on this kid?
And I told you that you didn't.
Right. So why are you on here
always
always defending him? Why? For what?
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying I'm not going to bash him either. I'm
Okay,
just
when
not
you
going
click
to
the
do that.
link, what was your point in clicking the link this morning?
Just because I click it all the time. I mean, I like talking boxing. Like, y'all,
what was you defending?
People take it personal when it's just
No, what was you defending?
Like, Tank probably, because I know y'all was coming at him, so I'm going to stand
Wait,
up,
hold
'cause I
on.
know.
You was coming at him, but what are you defending? What did I say that made you click the link to want to defend him?
Oh, it was about the Pitbull Cruz and the Roach fight and Tanks. You said whose was better, and I think Tanks was. So I clicked the link, and we started talking about that. Right? Correct or not?
Right. And we was having that conversation.
Correct. Right.
And all 150 people in here disagree with you.
Like they always do.
Yeah.
Like they do on Champs.
And then
like they
and
do
I
on BS,
asked
you know what I
you,
mean?
and I
It's no
asked you,
different.
wait a minute, you don't like boxers? Because Tank had to box that fight. Now, who did I pick in Cruz versus Tank? Who did I say I picked?
Tank.
Okay. So what's the problem?
I know, but I didn't say that you didn't pick Tank.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
So all right. So why are you here?
Yo, Drew, let me jump in real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Out of all the times this brother's called in, he's revealed more, and I could be wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, about his personal life than he has ever before. So what it's telling me is that this brother comes in for therapy, but he's just fighting against therapy. When you asked him earlier, you made it abundantly clear, hey, listen, you consider yourself to be a casual, and you're talking to people who are not casuals. So you don't argue with the teachers all the time. This goes back to our good dearly departed ancestor, Dr. John Henry Clark. I don't argue with people like that. Everybody else I teach.
That's right.
I teach. You get taught, brother. So if you know that you come from some dysfunction, you know that, Davis come from dysfunction. Why would you want to continue to perpetuate that by supporting these things in and out of the ring that are dysfunctional, especially being a father, regardless of whether you chose to or not?
That's right.
That's what the real questions are.
Right.
Okay. Low key,
Right.
you're coming here to get some type of therapy. You just fighting it.
don't-
And you like to see it, okay? Because that may be a part of y'all thing. Y'all like to see that dysfunction going back and forth, the little trolling here and there. But then you got real brothers coming on here and be like, listen, we don't want to see nothing happen bad to that brother nor you. We telling you the truth to your face. That's why every time I come on here, I'll show you my face. I'll tell you truthfully to your face. Nobody want to see no harm towards you or that brother. Okay,
I
and when
I
we
believe
do
that. I
talk
believe
things that are outside the ring, it's because this brother is a public figure. That comes with it. All right?
Right.
It comes here. It comes with
Yep.
it.
Yep, it come with the game. Right.
Okay, so what you take from this is to be better, be constructive and not non-constructive. You can have a conversation, okay, and learn something about the sport since you are a self-identified casual.
Casual, right.
The majority of us are not. When you make a statement about James Toney not being better than Tank Davis, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's like saying Muggsy Bogues is better than Michael Jordan. That's
exactly what
crazy
it is.
talk.
Yeah, but I didn't say that Tank was better than him. I said Tank got a better skills.
How could you say that when you're a casual?
That's
You
more
can't say that.
insane.
No, because it's a different.
There's more insane. You
I mean,
understand what
that's
I'm
not-
saying? That's worse. That's worse than saying that. Do you know what James Toney became a heavyweight champion?
Yeah,
you know,
like
James Toney fought some of the best people that come into the sport.
Yeah, like
win
my
or
dad
loss.
used to talk about James Toney all the time. My dad and my uncles, my cousins, everybody. They said he's a beast.
Learn something from that, brother.
Learn
something.
Brother, you got to learn. See, but we also dealing with a brother that admittedly said that he argued with teachers in school, and we finding out that he got kicked out of school for selling weed.
This is his therapy session.
This is his therapy right here.
That's what
I
this
mean,
is,
I done
bro.
did all the therapy that I think that I could do, but so my thing is, when y'all say that I come here to get therapy, I come here because
I
it's
said that.
opinionated. All right, cool, but it's opinionated statements. So a casual can have.
Aren't your
the
opinions supposed to
opinionated-
come from facts?
It's opinionated.
Aren't your
like-
opinions supposed to come from facts?
But y'all's don't though.
I'm sorry?
What y'all's opinions of Tank don't come from facts though.
Okay, but then I asked you, have I ever lied on this kid?
And I said
And
no.
you said no. You said
Right,
no.
but you
so
can't-
my opinions off this kid comes from facts.
No, so my thing is this, Drew. It's obvious the things that the kid is out here doing is bad, right? Cool. But I told y'all that doesn't equate to the things the kid accomplished. You can't take his accomplishments away because he's a dickhead.
His
you
growth
cannot
as
do
an
that.
athlete has been stunned due to his behavior outside of the ring.
And what are
It
those
does
accomplishments?
equate. What are you not getting?
What are those accomplishments, man?
The accomplishments is I can go to any block in this state, any block in the world, and say, who's y'all's favorite boxer or who's the most popular boxer? They gonna say Gervonta Tank Davis.
You
That's an accomplishment, brother.
14-year-olds though. What does that
That's
mean?
an
That means nothing.
accomplishment, though. That's an accomplishment.
No, sir.
So
Yes,
I
it
can
is.
ask the
Yes,
kid,
it
yo,
is.
who's the best soldier in the world? They'll say John Rambo.
Right.
Like,
Well,
what
I'm just
the
saying.
fuck?
I'm just saying that's an accomplishment.
No,
So-
no, it's not an accomplishment.
To,
man.
to you,
That's not.
hardcores it ain't, but to us
That's not.
casuals it is.
Wait a
That's
minute.
just the facts, bro.
Yo, do you understand as a casual that's not a good thing? You understand that that's like saying someone has a puncher's chance in a
That's
boxing.
who though, Drew. The sport of
Says
boxing
the
is
facts.
changing.
Says the facts. You just up here, but see, you're doing it right now.
Drew, but the sport of
Man,
boxing
you're
is
doing
changing.
it right now. Why are you
Exactly,
arguing with people that know more than you? Why would you do that?
I'm not saying that, y'all. That I'm not
Yes, you
arguing with
did,
y'all.
and now
I'm
you revealed that you had a history of doing that. You just said
I'm
you argue
arguing-
with teachers. What made you argue with a teacher that's trying to teach you something? They get
Because I
paid
was
X amount of dollars to teach you something in school, and all you did was go in there, smoke weed, and sell it, and get
no, I didn't
kicked
smoke.
out.
No. Like I didn't smoke weed. I stole weed. So it's
You
different.
sold, okay,
But,
so you didn't smoke the shit you were selling,
yeah.
which is a contradiction in itself.
So my mom and dad taught me
That's
the
like
game.
a tattoo
So-
artist
so-
not
so-
having no tattoos. That's crazy. But you got
so
kicked
my
out of
mom and
school
dad-
because you sold drugs.
Yeah.
Right. So this is your upbringing. Now, with your upbringing, when you have a broken household, you limited your education by drug selling. You have 5 kids out of wedlock with 3 different women. You come up to my panel, question my integrity as a black man, and I'm supposed to listen to your opinion on this kid who's fucking up, who I don't want to fuck up. Why am I listening to you?
So Drew,
Why?
people like every black person ain't perfect, bro. Like
That's not the question, man.
no.
That's
I'm
not
just
the
saying.
question. That's
You-
not even
you
a
can't-
statement. That's not even. Well, I know everyone's not perfect.
All right, so
I'm
so
not
you can't-
perfect. No one on this panel's perfect.
Okay,
I'm
so you
asking you, what do you bring intellectually to this conversation of boxing in reference to this kid and me not wanting him to fuck up?
I bring an opinion
Opinions are based
Of
off
the
of
kid.
facts.
of the kid.
Okay, check this out. Has he been locked up before?
Of course.
Yes or no?
Of course, yes.
Okay, is it a possibility he could get locked up again?
Of course, yes.
Has he fought all of his contemporaries?
The ones that signed the
No,
contract.
answer the
yeah.
question. Yes or no? Has he fought all of his contemporaries?
Yeah, yes.
No, he has
All-
not. That's a
all
lie.
the ones that they
That's
put
a
in
lie.
front of him.
That's a lie.
But
That's
they-
a lie.
but-
So you're lying for this kid. You
No,
see,
I'm not.
You haven't grown. I'm gonna stop right there. Mag, you
There
have
you go.
not grown.
There you go.
You have not grown. You see, Prez just came back in here. Last year he was a little different. This year he's different.
But his
He had to
contemporary.
back off because you can't defend this guy. To defend this guy is not helping him.
I'm
All
not
of his
defending
fans
him.
should be telling him on Twitter what it is. Tank, you let me down. Tank, you fucking up.
But he didn't
Tank,
let
you
me
got
down,
girls. You raising girls. Tank, stop beating women. Tank, we love you, but we gotta stop this shit. Tank, when you come out of jail, if you do fight again, I'm not purchasing shit. You let me down. That's the only way he's gonna learn. But when you got guys like you,
Tank gotta make better
little
choices,
Timmy
man.
running up in his cousin's house, breaking up all his shit because Timmy ain't got shit in his house, that's a problem.
Tank gotta just make better choices, man. That's all. And
do you mean
I mean,
that's
I'm
all?
not gonna bash the kid over it. I'm just not.
Again, it's holding him accountable, bashing him, Mag.
I mean, I can hold him accountable by not bashing him. I can hold him accountable, but
because
like,
here's the thing: Javante is a big name, right? A celebrity, whatever you want to call him. The things in his personal life will get out when he does stuff like this, like hitting on women. And people will talk about it because it's public information. That's what happens. So we're going to talk about him and critique him for being an abuser repeatedly. What? We're going to talk about this. Like, you know how Tyson went to jail for what happened with that? Yeah, like we're going to talk about it. And if it's a repeated issue with Tank's case, then yeah, people are going to like bash him for it because that's a wrong thing to do to someone.
who are y'all to bash?
Drew, can I just cut in real quick and just give you your flowers real quick?
Who are
bro?
y'all to bash people?
Appreciate you. Go ahead.
Can I just give you your flowers real quick? Because I've seen the work you've been doing. I don't know how long Prez been around, but I've seen the work, brother. When he first came around, it was nothing like this. Nothing like it. And I always kind of question, like, why do you keep him around? But then when you did it, you kind of need your OGs, the 7-8s, the people around to teach these people. Like, we need those people. We can't just dump them. Is that me?
Yeah, it's a little staticky. Go ahead.
Yeah, but we need those type of people around so we can learn the lessons and teach them. Because if we just discard them right away, now Mag is older. He's 20 years older than from Prez. It's disheartening to see it because we both in the same age range and we both completely different on the spectrum in regards to where we see things. But I commend you on just keeping this dude around and doing the work because I hear it being done. And Prez, salute to yourself for being able to show up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it was rough. I've heard the conversations. I be in the chat. I might not text a lot because I be in here with my kids, but I commend both of y'all. I commend both of y'all.
I appreciate that. And
I think Drew turned Prez to a Devin fan.
Agreed.
That's all.
I don't like Devin still. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, you
I don't like Devin.
It's not about
I don't like
boxing.
Devin.
It wasn't what I was talking about wasn't about boxing. You missed the point, homie. What I'm talking about is growing somebody as a
no
man.
one can turn me to anything.
He's growing this guy as a man. That's what I'm commending.
That's right.
And I'm taking this. I'm going to keep showing up. Continue to keep showing up, brother, because you ain't your final form yet. You know what I'm saying? You still got another 10 more years. Think about how dynamic you'll be if you stick around for another 10 more years. You ain't done.
To me?
That,
let me tell you what I've learned. What I've learned growing up in my older age is I need to exercise more patience. And I wouldn't be doing what I'm, OG is a term, to be called an OG is a term of endearment. Right. But not all people of age are OGs because they're just grown adolescents. And I remember my first interaction with the young brother Prez, we was talking about Chrome Heart Jeans in the chat last year.
Absolutely.
And the young brother told me that, he's coming into his own and he hasn't reached his pinnacle of income yet. And I just basically said to him, young brother, if you're making X amount of dollars, it doesn't make sense for you to purchase $1,000 pair of jeans or whatever. And he said in the chat, Drew, I won't buy the jeans. I saw that. And I said, okay, I don't know who he's listening to, but I made an impact on that small level. I made an impact. And if I can make an impact on one person, that means the world to our community. That means the world to me. I'm not his father. He don't know me from a can of paint. But I don't want no brother that makes, I'm not talking about everybody, I worked at Burger King growing up and shit like that. If you work in a fast food job and you're going to school and things like that, it doesn't make sense.
That's Max 7, Mike.
Yeah. You don't overpay for something that's material. You understand? So if I can make an impact on that level, then that means the world to the community. It means the world to me. And the fact that young man listened, you know what I'm saying? And we have to lead by example. We're not perfect, but I had to learn to dial it back and do more listening than talking. I ain't got to get on here and get triggered and start cursing people out. That's easy. But when you get down to the meat and potatoes and let people talk, they'll tell you who you are. Like Max 7 just did 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He just told us who he was.
Yeah.
And I mean this respectfully. It's abundantly clear that he can't have a real boxing conversation with us. He can't. He just sees something in Tank. When we ask a question, what is it with these dudes defending Tank? These YouTubers defend it because it's financially beneficial to them. Right. But Mag sees Tank in him. And that's why there's a bit of an attack with him questioning me as a black man. But I'm not at question. My life speaks for itself. And I stand on this. I don't want Tank shot dead in the street. I don't want Tank in prison. I don't want him in another situation over no woman. I want him to get therapy and, if necessary, walk away from the game of boxing.
That's right.
Before you hurt yourself. Because what you don't want is him going into a ring with all this shit on his mind and somebody go upside his head. I think he got lucky with Lamont Roach. But if he goes in there for real with a Devin Haney, it's going to be bad. If he goes in there with a Teofimo's going to learn. There's some things I learned about Teofimo yesterday that y'all might not like. But I saw some shit. As a man, I saw some shit. I said, is he crazy or is he crazy like a fox? I spoke to him. Go check Town Biz channel. That's his content for him to post. But go look at it. There were some things. I spoke to Tio. And I said, some shit with this dude. I don't agree with it, but there's some shit. And I'm telling you, Tank, it's a recipe for disaster because all these cats has moved on. Y'all may think he's the A-side, but the only time he'll be in the A-side in the ring again, because people are going to see what he brings. And he has to be very, very careful who he fights, even if it is Isaac Cruz, because mentally he's gone and everybody's moved away from 35. That's another thing. It's shark infested. And I don't want to hear if he gets tuned up in that ring that his mind wasn't in it. Max said it. He needs to get his mind right. And who knows, when he gets his mind right, he might decide, I don't want this boxing shit anymore. Safety first. Safety first. And all I'm saying is, on record, I didn't want what's worse for him. I wasn't, I'm Team Haney. I hate him. It was never that. I said, okay, let's see what the kid got. And he didn't give me a fucking thing that I wanted. That's it. Give me what I want as a supporter of the sport. That's it. I'm not here to argue with nobody. That's why I'm not fussing with KO and Fanon and all these other niggas. I'm not doing that because I know what I see. Let them sell you bullshit if it makes you feel good. But I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it. Just because it feels therapeutic doesn't mean it's therapy. It's absolutely not. It just makes you feel good. It's equivalent to a crackhead. Oh my God, life is so bad. The rent's due. My kids hate me. I'm gonna smoke this crack and feel good for about an hour. When the high goes away, you're square one again. So go where it's therapeutic, but it's not therapy because this kid's either gonna get fucked up in the ring or fucked up outside the ring. Delano, go ahead. You've been waiting. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, peace to the family, man. How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, just like to commend Mag 7. I mean, he's a fighter. We got to give him that respect as a fighter. And also you yourself, because you're schooling him in the right direction, where there was no direction there when he was younger. You understand? That's how a lot of us are coming up now. We're about the same age, so we came up in 2 family homes. You know what I mean? So we kind of had that discipline. that's kind of gone now. So sometimes it's on us to relay the message to others, but it's on others to hear. So I think that's what Mag is doing. I mean, and I agree with him on his opinion with Tank on a lot of things, but Tank's behavior part, you cannot defend. I'm not defending it. I haven't come up here and tried to defend it at all. I would just keep it boxing with you. That's all I'll do is keep it boxing with you, and I will remain keeping it boxing with you. You know, but as far as Mag personal life, you know, I mean, he's a winner. He's a winner, and I respect him as that. You know, I respect him as that, and I respect you also with your content trying to teach others, which is good because we need that in our community. We need that in our community. You know,
it's all I could do, and I don't look. Every fighter deserves fans. You know, every fighter deserves fans. If you think Tank can beat the world, I'm not going to argue with you. All I ever said was, let's see it. That's all I ever said. And magically, when I say, hey, man, let's see it. Can Tank beat Loma? Can Tank beat Devin or Tio? Let's see it. And then it was from that moment, I was called a hater. I was like, how the fuck? Wait a minute. I just want the kid. Y'all said he could beat everybody. I have faith. I have some faith in him. I just want to see a good fight.
Yeah, I know.
Escalated from there.
Yeah, but you.
I said shit.
Yeah, but you got to understand, even me, you're going to get feedback from it. You know, even me, I feedback you on it. I mean, like for instance, the guys that he has beaten, now they're headliners. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's true.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, Drew? This going to be about. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't get that point at all.
But
I don't get that point at all.
Because a lot
Dude,
of things. Let me say this real quick.
Okay, he's a headliner, right? Well, let me. I don't want to get off into that, but I'll just say this.
Dude. All right, let me just explain. Let me explain real quick. All right. Look at Ryan Garcia. All right.
No.
Drew, just hear me. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Please. Just let me. Brother Ishmael.
Let me say it like this.
Real quick. All right. Devin Haney is probably the number 3 pound for pound fighter in the world.
Nah.
Now, hold on. Now, let me talk. All right. Now, when he was winning the last fight that he had, the commentators keep resurrecting Ryan Garcia, right? Even though Ryan Garcia has lost to Rolly, has lost to Tank, right? They keep resurrecting Ryan Garcia every time Devin Haney fights, all right? Why they keep resurrecting him for? Because what did they do? They keep on remembering that he lost, that they keep believing that Devin Haney lost to him, even though he cheated. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they keep his bro. That is a fact. That is a fact, dude. That is a fact. Why would they bring him up? Devin, this guy's already in it.
Delano.
Go ahead.
Delano.
Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead.
Are you really defending media right now?
I ain't defending media at all. I'm saying what media is doing is wrong. Y'all keep resurrecting these guys.
You said what media is doing is wrong?
Yeah. No, what media keep resurrecting these.
That's what you said.
Yes, I am. Yes. I'm saying they're wrong. Listen.
So if they're wrong, why are we talking about it?
But what I'm saying to you is that the guys that you're saying about Tank, that he has defeated, they're now headliners.
Where's Hector Garcia?
Did you hear
Where's
that?
Hector Garcia?
Where's Isaac Cruz?
That's Hector Garcia.
Where's Lamont Rhodes? Where's Prince
Lamont is right there. He was on last week.
They're all doing good. I can name more. Where's Mario Barrios?
Hold on. You want to count? Stop. Hold on.
These guys are nobody.
I'm gonna give you 4. Hold on a second. I'm gonna give you 4.
Stop.
No, brother, just give me this credit, brother Ishmael. Give me this credit.
Stop. Delano, stop. You're doing it. Stop. I don't care who you give me.
Doesn't matter.
None of that shit matters. Don't tell me that he's created stars. That's irrelevant.
Drew,
It's
listen,
irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Drew, listen.
No, you have Delano. Stop. I swear to God, I'll mute you. Stop.
All right, go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, Drew. All right.
That shit makes no fucking sense at all. It makes no sense. I don't care if it's 4, 5, 6. It makes zero sense. There has been a systematic lynching for the young brother Devin Haney. And they tore him down, and y'all know why.
We know that,
and
Drew.
Of course they're gonna stop talking. And of course they're gonna bring up Tank Davis because they like to enable black dysfunction. He is everything that they want in a black athlete because the crash out is imminent. You don't see that with Devin. That's why they wish it on him. That's why Max Kellerman questions him. Devin Haney won. Why don't we still like him? Basically, that's what he said. And I'm saying, well, shit, why don't y'all like him? And why are y'all sitting next to Ryan Garcia asking that question? Knowing that he's a racist and a drug cheat. So please, Delano, do not tell me anything about no motherfucking old media. Don't do it. Do not do it.
All right, you finished?
Don't do it. Tank has not created shit. He hasn't created a motherfucking thing.
Drew.
He has not. He has not made no stars. He has not. You can go in any city USA and say who's Eastside Cruz, and they're gonna
They'll know him.
If you're not Mexican, you don't know who the fuck he is.
They're gonna know Pitbull.
They don't know who the fuck he is. Who did he do? Who did he fight prior to Lamar Roach? Who did he fight?
All right, Drew. All right. Drew, with all due respect, Drew, with all due respect.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
All due respect.
This the part.
Drew, with all due respect.
You're giving him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Giving him a lot of credit, and you are only as good as your last fight.
But Drew,
he saw this dude fight to a draw, and instead of trying to fight the guy that he fought to a draw, what he do, he threatened to fight the guy he beat already.
All right, Drew. All right. Drew, that's your opinion, but I'm just stating the facts. The facts. All right.
K-Rob, go ahead. I'm not doing this shit this morning. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I just want to say F all Tank fans. I think honestly their degeneracy clearly shows that they have a lack of humanity, and I think Gervonta Tank Davis, he needs to just be thrown in prison for life. If you're trying to justify hurting a woman, then I guess you're very well fine hurting any child of your own because you
doing that.
Hold on, hold on, please. Let me talk. The thing is that a lot of Tank fans have a degenerate mindset of thinking that immoral beliefs are ever hold themselves accountable for what they say. So therefore, that energy gets pushed onto Gervonta to the fact that he does not care about his own life. So therefore, he's okay with hurting the lives of other people. So to me, that's just how I perceive it out of Tank's mindset, along with his fans, because if you don't have a father that can actually raise you and actually be strict to you to tell you that these things are not to be okay from the day that you were born, then therefore this problem would never particularly exist. So the fact that Gervonta has been feeding off of that for quite a while just shows how disgusting all of you are and how most people would act because they don't have that sense of manhood in them. Otherwise, if you did, most of you would be downgrading, or how to say, a lot of people should be holding Gervonta Tank Davis accountable for what he's doing, and they should be dehumanizing him for his bad particular actions. So with that, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna do the same thing to Ryan Garcia, the same thing to Teofimo Lopez? Does that go for them too?
I fucking hate both of them.
But no. I'm just saying, does that go for them too instead of just Tank? Does that go for them too?
Yes.
Because I see us just bashing Tank, but I know Drew bashes Teofimo. I know he's best at something, but I'm just saying. Are you just gonna say that for? Listen, I'm talking, but I'm just talking straight. But I'm just talking straight boxing.
Bashing everybody with me. K-Rod's
Yeah,
been everywhere bashing
I'm
all
talking straight. But Drew, I'm talking straight boxing. I'm talking about accomplishments. I don't care about his personal life. I'm just talking about what he has done, like you do. What he has done in the ring. His
But
personal life.
Delano,
That's it.
You understand that his personal life affects what happens in the ring, what happens with the fights that happen,
There
with
you go.
delays. Look what happened with the Jake Paul situation. What happened outside the ring affected what was supposed to happen in the ring.
Well, listen, we
fight is
know
canceled.
that. Listen, we know that. I'm just saying we know that. We know that that's his problem. Okay, that he has to deal with on his own. He's in a situation life that he's in a crash out situation where somebody has to proceed to help him get through it.
Okay.
Okay, that's just it. That's just it.
But Delano, let me say this.
Hold on a second. See, what's happening here is you're trying to separate one from the other. We're talking about just skill. When Drew talks about Teofimo, he says, "Yo, I don't like Teofimo personally, but his skill set, I can't deny it." Okay, the same thing with dealing with Tank. His skill set, some of us can't deny. I don't deny it.
No.
Okay, he can fight. He can fight.
There's still
That's what.
Oh, wait, hold on, Delano. There's still questions that I need answered.
Okay. You need answer. Okay, Drew, but that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for you for.
No.
That's what I'm here for you for.
Huh?
That's what I'm here for you for. That's what I'm here for you for. That's what I'm here for you for. To show you where his skill set was.
No, you don't. I don't need
That's
you
the
here.
debate. That's a debate. That's a debate.
It's not a debate because he's not done. He's not done. Can you see the screen?
Drew, well, I seen that screen.
No. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Delano,
Okay.
there's 15
Okay,
faces
sir.
here. And the
Yeah, I
only
see
face
them.
he did fight, he fought to a fucking draw.
Okay.
So how
Okay,
dare
Drew.
you niggas tell me that all your questions are answered? My questions are not answered, brother. They're not answered. The only person he brought up from 130 and fought to a draw. And all I'm saying is, okay, great, run that back, and I can't even get that. He wants to fight the guy that he beat already, convincingly. Why? What is that? Then you want to talk to me about skill set? All I asked him, I said, man, fight Devin. No. Fight Rougarou. No. Fight Josh Taylor at 140. No. Fight Teofimo. No. Fight Gary Russell. No. Fight Shakur. No. Fight Keyshawn Davis. No. Come on, man.
All right, Drew. Like I said before, you have a point in some cases, but some of these guys.
In all cases.
No. But some of these guys are not mixing it up either. Besides Devin, we had discussed that.
Don't start that. They all move on, brother.
Well, where's it gonna go, Drew?
And just like Tank said, I giveth and I taketh away to Shakur. And Shakur said, fuck you, I'm moving on. And now he's fighting Teofimo. Those are two guys
That's
about
his
to
first
lock it
big
up.
name.
But it took them 5 years to do that,
Two
Drew.
guys about to lock it up. And Tank
But
ain't
Drew,
fight either of them.
But Drew, it took him 5 years to do that.
Didn't Shakur not duck Devin? Didn't that not happen?
All of them ducked Devin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So here's what I'm saying.
Let's put the picture back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Let's go
Shakur
through
ran
it.
away from
Let's go through
130.
it.
I mean, come on.
Hold on.
Shakur-
Let's go through it. Let's go through it.
Okay.
Let's go get it.
Let's
Come
go
on.
through it. Shakur ducked Devin. Subriel Matias ducked Devin. Teofimo ducked Devin.
Gary Russell.
Gary Russell ducked
Gary
Devin.
Russell didn't duck Devin. Don't
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes,
He
he
didn't
did.
duck Devin.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't duck Devin. He didn't duck Devin, man. Stop
He was
now.
in the middle of that Gary Russell thing. Tell me I'm lying. The chat will tell you.
Come on,
He
man.
was in the middle of that. Batman used to be on my show. We was in the middle of that.
That's right.
You weren't even around, Delano.
But Drew, all those guys are there, and like I said, now you got to bring up Gary Russell. Nobody's calling Gary Russell's name out.
Who do you?
That?
What do you mean?
Do you speak on who's going to fight Gary Russell next?
Why are you moving the fucking goalposts?
I'm not moving the goalposts.
asked me about
I'm just saying. I'm just saying about Tank. I'm just saying about
This
Tank.
what
I'm telling you
happens with
Tank
Tank
in
Fan.
general.
This is what happens. This is what happens. I gotta mute you. You talking too much. This is what happened with Tank Fan. You ask a question about his opponents, and then they ask, after you shut all the doors down, then they ask, well, why aren't they fighting each other? Well, guess what? All of the people that moved on to higher weight classes, and they're legitimately fighting each other now. And now you have no argument because your man is talking about fighting a guy he already beat instead of the guy he fought to a draw with. You have nowhere to go now. Stop asking me about what Shakur did and did not do. Shakur's not fighting Teofimo.
Jew, I hear what you're saying, but like I said before, I do hear what you're saying. But what I'm saying is this: the guys that he has fought, they're making them main attractions on shows. Okay, the 4 guys that he fought, that he has knocked out, besides Roach.
Okay, great.
They're making them main attractions.
Let's do this.
But wait, I want to say this. Okay, you said, Drew, you said, okay, now the Shakur is fighting Teofimo Lopez. Here's the thing. When 35 still had all the stars in it, I'm talking about Tio, Devin, Ryan, whoever else, I forgot, Loma. Okay, during 2023, 2 contemporaries fought in 135 against no one else. It was Tank Davis and Ryan. That was
That's
the fight
it.
we were
There you
calling
go.
for.
There you go.
That was the fight people were calling for years.
I got y'all right now. I got y'all right now. Wait, stop. Let's walk it down. Who the fuck was Rolly Romero proud of fighting Tank Davis?
Nobody. I'm gonna give you that. I don't.
No. Just say were they somebody or nobody? Who was Rolly Romero before he fought Tank?
A prospect.
Nobody. Say it. He was nobody.
Nobody. Right.
Who was Isaac Cruz before he fought Tank?
Nobody.
Who was Lamont Roach before he fought Tank?
He was somebody.
He fought Hector Garcia.
No.
He fought Hector Garcia. He fought Hector Garcia.
Stop. Let me be clear. Who was he at 135 prior to fighting Tank?
At 135, nobody.
Nobody.
Hector Garcia.
No, wait, stop.
That was 130.
Stop. Those are 3 people that were nobodies. Who was Ryan Garcia prior to fighting Tank?
He was a somebody. Don't do that.
No. He fought what's his name? The guy from England. The guy from England. The guy from England. He fought.
He beat Luke Campbell.
Luke Campbell. Yeah, Luke Campbell.
Okay. So the fact that he was never a champion means nothing. You talking about fan base, right?
Mark Rose was the champion at 130.
So we got one person who was somebody but via Instagram and 3 nobodies by way of boxing, correct? Right. Correct?
That is just correct.
All right, Drew, let me ask you a quick question.
Delano.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let me say this.
Yes, right? Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, stop, because here's my last question. Why the fuck did he fight them?
Why he fought Ryan?
I know you can tell me money. Why did he fight Eastside?
No. Why was Why was one of the 4 kings? And nobody was fighting. Devin was not a king.
Ryan was not a king. Ryan was not a king. Ryan was not a king. Ryan was not a king. Ryan was not a king. Stop that bullshit.
Drew, I'm gonna say this about Isaac Cruz. Isaac Cruz was a replacement. Was a replacement for Rolly.
Right, exactly. So he fought 3 nobodies in a marketing scheme.
So how?
He fought 3 nobodies in a marketing scheme. Let's get it right.
Ryan wasn't a marketing scheme. He was a prospect.
I'm gonna ask you another question. At 135, there was a lot of belts moving around. How come Tank didn't intervene on any of that shit? Delano, explain that. Delano.
I'm gonna explain it. Okay. Let me know. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get back to this Ryan guy. Okay.
Fuck Ryan. Don't talk
No.
about
Ryan. I don't have Drew. Just give me that right to explain that situation.
Do not talk to me about Ryan. I said what I said. Move on. Fuck that move.
I said it, but you keep bringing him back. You keep bringing him back.
You called him a 4 king.
Wait.
I dare you to call him a 4 king again. I dare you.
I'm answering that question. So wait.
No, hold on, Press. Okay. I want him to answer. How the fuck did all of that happen? All these guys was fighting each other, and Tank ain't do shit.
Who stuff? Rolly was there.
Who?
He wasn't a champion.
Rolly was there. Oh, what's his name?
Rolly wasn't a champion.
What's this guy's name, man? What's this dude's name? He just fought. Frank Martin was there.
He wasn't a champion.
Frank Martin was there. Frank Martin was there. Who else was there? Hector Garcia had a belt. He was there.
He was a 130 champion. He was a 135.
Hector Garcia was a 130 pounder. Hector Garcia was at 130.
But they were legitimate guys there wasn't no easy fight. He was no easy.
So well until he started defending Tank. I need you to look at the picture, Delano. Let's go through it. Hector Garcia was pulled up from 130. Okay, you know who was already at 135 at that time? Well, around that time.
Ramirez was 140 pounder. Go on.
Ramirez. Okay, let's play the game. How come he ain't fight Super Del Matias? Let's play that game.
Who the cheat?
Tank was at 135. Saburo was at
135, but he fought at 140.
Yeah, but he dropped back down.
Yeah. He goes fight Subriel Matias, and then they tell him, no, we don't want to fight him. Why not fight Shakur? That's what they're going to say if he would have fought Subriel Martinez. Everybody knows that.
Not Martinez. Come on now.
Okay, well, that's what they would have said. That's what they would have said.
Devontae.
Why didn't he fight Josh Taylor at 140, Delano? Why didn't he fight Josh Taylor at 140?
After the 140.
Well, we knew why Josh Taylor was a big 140 at that time. He was very skilled at that time. Maybe they go back to what the belt was.
So you basically saying Tank. So you basically saying Tank. Hold on. So you basically saying Tank ain't good enough to beat Josh Taylor. That's what you're saying. That's what you just said. He was a big 140. He was skilled.
Giving problems. It's a fight that he been out.
So you basically saying he can't beat him. He was scared to lose. He was scared to lose, basically.
Let me say this. Not him.
So wait a minute. So y'all really do think Devin is too big for Tank?
Now he is. But now he is.
No. But Devin was at
now he is.
No, Delano. Devin was at 35. No, Delano, stop. Devin was at 35 the whole time and won 4 belts. Tank was there. Why did he intervene?
Because Drew, listen, Drew. Why Devin Haney's coming in this? We already know the deal with Devin Haney. Let me ask you a question. Now, I must break the Devin Haney glass. But let me tell you, Devin Haney could have took care of you know who and Shakur. He could have took care of these two guys.
No, Shakur ducked him. Shakur ducked Devin.
Did a community service.
I wouldn't call it a duck. That fight didn't happen.
Come on, man.
You a contract.
Come on.
Delano, you do know Shakur ducked Devin, right?
Who?
You do know that Shakur ducked Devin.
I know he ducked him. He could have kept offering to him.
There goes that. That's why they didn't fight, because he ducked him. There goes that. So
and we know Tofibo ducked him.
Okay, so why didn't Shakur and Tank mix it up for Unified?
Why? Because well, ask Shakur that question.
It's Shakur fault now.
Ask Shakur that question. Now to see what's going on.
Why you Tank nigga? Hold on, bro. Why do you Tank fans do that though? Why you hold on, bro? Why you Tank fans do that? Y'all blame everybody, but it's never his fault why the fights don't happen. It's never his fault. Why is it never his fault that the fights don't happen?
I blame Tank for a couple fights that didn't happen. He should have fought Tio.
You should have fought
like,
Tio.
Bro, he is the A side. That's like a motherfucker saying, I want to fight Floyd. I'm going to send Floyd. You can't. Floyd is the A side. Canelo is the A side. Tank is the A side. If he wants to fight, the fight happens. What part don't y'all get?
Too much money. From what I heard.
Hold on, y'all. Let me read this super chat real quick.
This niggas is dumb.
Jim Diamond in that super chat, he says, Dev was the only one calling for everyone Tank could have fought. Dev.
Period. End of the story, yeah.
But Tank said he doesn't care about the belt.
And salute to
he doesn't care about the belts. That's right.
So why he gonna drop the belt?
Stop. Salute to Del Ribbon at Cash App. He said, for great teachings and patience, Del Ribbon. Salute to you, good brother. Thank you so much. Okay. Don't no one send contracts to Tank. Tank is the one that sends a contract. That's as per Leonard Ellaby. So all those belts was moving around from Teofimo to Lomachenko to George Kambosos to Devin Haney to Shakur. All of those things happened on Tank's watch at 135. And my question was, how come Tank didn't stop to intervene? Teofimo checks all the boxes. He's Latin. He got a big mouth and he could fight. Why didn't Tank just say, "Oh man, fuck all that, fuck that Devin shit, fuck that Loma shit. I want that smoke."
Because there was other fights there, Drew.
And
And
Tank
he
don't care
proved
about
that.
the belt.
There was other fights there, and he proved that.
Delano, Tank is the fight. It don't matter. He is the fight. He could have put anybody.
Drew, there was other fights there, which he proved, and he did that.
Man, Drew. Hey, Drew, one thing about Tank fans, they're liars, bro. And you can't convince them. You can't beat them. They make up shit. They ad-lib. They just make up shit, bro.
There was fights there. There was fights there.
Okay. All right. What big fight did he have at 35? Name the big fight he had at 35. Outside of the Ryan fight.
What did Javante say?
Besides the Ryan fight, name the biggest fight he had. Name the big fight he had.
Listen, when he beat, what's his name?
What's the biggest fight that Shakur Stevenson fucking had?
He just falls a Pater.
Any of these niggas you said in their name.
Shakur just falls a Pater. We talking about Tank. Y'all always bring up Devin and Shakur. We talking about Tank.
Who was the biggest fights for these? All the niggas you say you didn't fight. What were the biggest fights? Who are the biggest
Shakur
fights?
just had a big fight. Devin just had a big
Capetta?
fight.
That's a big
T.O.
fight?
had a big fight with Loma. T.O.
Bullshit.
Most of them had big fights.
No,
I'm
they
sorry.
not. The only guy you can say is like probably T.O. and Devin.
Let me ask you
So Shakur didn't unify belts at 130?
He ran away from 130.
Did Shakur not beat two champions for their belts at 130?
There were still guys he needed to fight at 130. Osaki Foster and Lamont Rope.
He grew out the weight. Clown.
Wait
You
a
know
minute,
what you're talking about.
Wait.
Exactly,
Wait a minute. Wait, Delano.
Yes, sir.
Teofimo Lopez or Hector Garcia?
Hector Godspeed, Teofimo Lopez.
Teofimo Lopez or Rolly Romero?
At that time, that's a good one.
Teofimo Lopez or Rolly Romero at 35?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
No. We're talking seat sales, right?
Teofimo's better than most. Yeah.
Okay. Teofimo Barrios. We're talking sales.
Oh, Teofimo, yeah.
Teofimo Lopez or Eastside Cruz, who we got to know because Rolly got jammed up with some bullshit.
Like right now with seed sales?
We talking about back then. Not right now.
Let's go.
Back then,
Yeah,
no.
Teofimo.
It'll be T.O. for seed
Okay. Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney?
sales. Devin Haney.
Devin Haney.
Right. Now, here's what's consistent. Tank ain't fighting none of these niggas.
Right.
Yeah, but listen, Teofimo didn't fight Devin.
No. What I mean is, when I say he ain't fighting none of these niggas, he chose those niggas. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he chose not to fight him.
Where we going with this, man?
Drew,
They fight each other. So
I'm
it's like-
reiterating what Tank said. Tank said he doesn't care about the belts. He only cared about money.
So drop the 135 belt that he got now. Why is he holding the belt
Because the
hostage
WBA
now?
doesn't want to drop him. That's on the WBA.
The belt, he don't have the WB, bro. But this what you Tank fans do. Y'all talk and y'all don't know information. You don't have to hold a belt, bro. You can vacate a belt. You do know you can vacate a belt, right?
Why didn't the WBC strip him yet?
You know you can vacate a belt, right? See, y'all don't like to listen. You do know you don't have to get stripped. You can vacate a belt if you don't want it. You do know that though, right? Yeah, I know. I know you niggas don't like to listen.
About?
I know you niggas don't like to listen. Y'all don't know shit about boxing.
Listen, but it doesn't. It's not matching up.
There's really nothing that a Tank fan can say to me because right now, Tank is holding Devin's old belt that he got rid of. There's no argument. The WBA strap that he didn't fight for.
Emailed.
It was emailed to him. Exactly. This is my point.
Well, we can argue. You can argue Shakur got that belt email. He didn't fight.
Shakur fought De Los Santos for his belt.
It was emailed to him, nigga.
Shakur fought De Los Santos for his belt.
Was De Los Santos the champion?
I already said that Shakur's no saint in this. I already said that. But the genuine argument that Tank fans put up with that y'all use to deflect, y'all say, well, why hasn't everybody else fought everybody else? And that's not even an argument anymore. That's gone. Because Roach,
I understand that.
Roach just fought Cruz, And then we start talking about seat sales. Teofimo's about to fight Shakur, and he told me yesterday he lined up this Shakur fight to fight the Devin Haney fight, but he got to get past Shakur. Is he full of shit? I think so, but it's yet to be seen. So everybody is now doing what y'all said they're not doing. So y'all have no argument. And not to be outdone, now Tank is talking about, when I come back, I'm going to beat up Eastside Cruz and smack this other dude's daughter. We're like, wait a minute. Eastside Cruz is coming off of a draw, number one. And number two, he's coming off of a draw with a dude that you fought to a draw with. You already beat Eastside. That's number two. Number three, they're at 140. Now that 140 is not big no more. Tank is a liar. Let me read these super chats before we get to my brother Trill Will. Jim Diamond says, I hope your love for your significant other is as unconditional for Tank. Oh my
Right.
God. And salute to Brandon in that super chat. He says, Tank was saying strap season until Devin got the belts, and then all of a sudden the belts didn't matter. Bingo. This is what I'm talking about. Trill Will in the building. Salute.
Hey, salute, bro.
What up?
Hey, Drew Tight. Hey, Drew Tight. I remember that man changing his whole fucking religion and making a statement. We're Muslim brothers now. We don't have to fight. But I know his fans ain't gonna remember that.
Tank didn't say that bullshit. Are you
So
dumb?
Drew, did he not say that?
You're a liar. He never
Drew, did he
said
not say that?
Tank said they still gonna rumble. He's not.
Drew, did he not say we are brothers and we don't have to fight?
He never said that. He never said that.
Can I talk?
Let me go to Trill.
Can I talk, bro?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just got up here to say one thing. One thing I've noticed about all these Tank knee huggers, all these Tank meat eaters is one thing. They're emotional and they don't know shit about boxing. They literally move goalposts. Every time you bring up a fact, they'll bring up a question behind that fact. Then they'll bring up some straw man argument about coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Ignore the fact about the
lost audio. Hold on.
Your phone going in and out, bro.
You're on mute for some reason. I think his
Say Drew.
Hold on, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I'm stupid this morning. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. One thing I've learned about Tank fans, and this is why I'm so glad I don't talk boxing no more, is these are the most emotional bunch of effeminate men I've ever seen in my entire life. You can present facts. You can present fact after fact after fact. They'll move the goalposts and they'll say, well, this could have happened. This could have should happen. I'll give you an example. I told a Tank fan on the General channel before that Tank Davis was sitting outside with Brian Custer right before he was getting ready to fight, talking about Devin Haney. He said, Devin Haney talking crazy. He going to get next. What happened after that fight? Nothing. He went off to the sunset. You never heard Devin name ever again. Then you have Tank fans that say that never happened. It's on video. You can go pull up the Brian Custer interview. You can look at Tank sitting down with Brian Custer, and you'll hear him say out of his mouth, well, Tank, since Devin talking crazy, he next. Tank fans will take that shit up. Tank
See,
fans
this the shit they do.
Yeah, they're emotional. They super emotional.
I can't hear him.
I know about emotion. I don't know about that, man. Listen, I got no ties to the man. So
Bro,
like,
you're emotional right now.
Hey, but my man, hold on, my man is speaking. My man is speaking. My man is speaking.
Getting heated about it. I'm just saying. Yo,
you're
I'm
emotional
separating the accomplishments.
Yeah, you hella emotional. You hella emotional. Hey, my man's just speaking. My man, Drew. Hey, yo, Drew. Drew, I got a question. Drew, I got a question. Drew Tight.
Of course you do.
Drew. Honest to God, truth, Drew. And I watch your shit because you credible. You tell the truth, all that. Did that man not give a statement saying we Muslim brothers and don't have to fight?
He never said that.
He
did say that.
He did. When he first went, he was sworn in as a Muslim. That's why I started running around talking about haram. So I said, okay, he's a Muslim now. All of this, stalking with Devin and talking crazy on the internet and dapping it up with Ryan Garcia, that was haram. So he did say that. He did.
I'm gonna read off what he said. This is what he said. Javante says they are not brothers. He says, sorry to say, but they are not my brother. He never said that. He said they still gotta get it on. He never said they were brothers. I don't know where y'all got that from.
No. Wait, hold on. Press. he did say it, and then when he was questioned about it, he doubled back, and that's what you're reading right there.
Thank you. Why do y'all do that, bro? He's not God, bro. He does
What are you talking
bullshit.
about? What are you talking about? No one said he was God, you dumbass. No one said
Cause you
that.
trying to make, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said that, bro.
Let's keep it boxing, man. We don't gotta degrade each other. Let's keep it boxing, man. Let's keep it
No,
boxing.
you
Man.
degrade that man.
We gotta
You
degrade each other.
literally just call this man out his name and talk about
Because
let's
he's
not
trying to make
degrade each other.
assumptions thinking we're
Dude,
saying
shut
he's
the fuck up.
God.
You're a devil
He's
entendre,
weird for
dog.
that. No.
You
Niggas
literally
are
just called this man out his
Bro,
name.
he's a tank fan. He's a
No,
tank
you're an
fan.
idiot.
He's a
You're low
tank
IQ.
fan. Their
That's what's wrong with
education
you.
level is the same as his.
No,
bro.
you're an
Stop,
idiot.
bro. You weird,
Wait,
bro.
wait, y'all. Wait, Fred.
Let's keep it boxing, man.
He did say
You ain't keeping it boxing.
Wait.
I've been keeping it boxing for a long time. You're the one crying.
You gotta let the man talk.
Look at you crying
Come on,
out, you
man.
bitch ass nigga. Shut up.
Mute. Press. What happened was
Hold on, I'm on the panel.
he did say
I'm on the panel.
and
I
then
lied.
after people started asking him, he spun the block.
Shh, bro, mute yourself.
That's what you're reading.
All right, I'm gonna take your word for it, but I remember they said, "There's not my brother. We still gotta get it on." That's what Tank said it on the Twitter. I remember that.
After, bro.
It was after, brother. It was after. I promise you it was. It was after. Mr. Ishmael, you was gonna say something, brother?
Yeah. To my good brother Trill Will, my comrade Trill Will's comments. I'm gonna end on this because I'm gonna tell you, brother Drew, you're like Father Flanagan at the boys club. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got going on here. And you're dealing with not just emotions, but people that just not are thinking logically. And when you're dealing with high emotion like that, you won't even let anybody finish a comment. That's not only lacking of intelligence, but that's lacking of emotional maturity. Not call someone out of their name. If you want to have a real intellectual conversation, you can like whoever you want to like. Nobody's ever said that. And going back to earlier, when that brother Mag was on, I think he's down there now. Look at all the stuff he revealed, and everybody else is going to eventually do that as well. I'm gonna just start calling you Father Flanagan, Drew. Give you your flowers now, okay? Because what you're doing, all right, is you're exposing these things that we need to address in our community. That's why I mentioned that Renaissance earlier. It wasn't to call Mag out to see if he was from another country, okay? But it would have made some sense, because here's the thing that we do that we're from here. Our men, my father who's still living, we call out our own, all right? We hold you accountable for the words that you say. You can't just come on the internet and troll. It don't work like that when you want to have an intellectual conversation, because that's what these are. These are intellectual conversations about the sport that we like a lot, all right? That's what this is. When you identify yourself as a casual, you say things that are just out of the ordinary, extraordinary, just say that you're trolling. Just be a man and say, oh, yo, I'm trolling. You know, I know James Toney is 1,000 times better than Tank Davis will ever be. Right. I know that he ain't really fought his contemporaries. Ryan Garcia is not a contemporary.
That's an opinion.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
Let him finish, bro. Come on.
See what I'm saying? Emotional maturity, brother. That's all. Drew, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that even comes on here and the time that you take to teach, because that's what you're doing. Salute to you, brother.
Thank you so much. What I'll go ahead to say is there's speculation and there's reality in reference to this guy, and I'm not giving him a pass. I'm holding him accountable.
I'll say this quick thing.
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm very critical of Tank Davis, especially right now. I think he's in the very wrong for a lot of things. He's ducked a lot of people. But I'm not gonna let you guys sit here and say he hasn't fought anyone, or he hasn't challenged himself, or that he isn't a worthy champion, or he's done nothing, he's done nothing in the sport, which is not true. He has
100% agree with you on that.
Is that he hasn't.
I mean, he sold some pay-per-views. He sold a few pay-per-views.
No. He got rid of a lot of trash.
Very critical.
Let Press finish. Let him finish.
2 months of all the ducking he's done. He's supposed to rematch Lamar Roach and show us he's the best.
All right.
So I don't know.
I've seen him sell a lot of pay-per-views. That's it, though. He has done that.
Yeah, he's
He
and
sold
that's
a
why I
lot
call
of
him more.
pay-per-views
He's
fighting
more.
flat-foot bums.
He's more of a
That's why y'all get up
marketing
here saying on those
he-
lives like Tank fought somebody. He ain't fought nobody. He done
Ain't
had
fought
every
nobody. He ain't
He ain't
fought
fought nobody,
nobody. But he
he ain't
does
fought
good in
nobody,
pay-per-views.
he ain't fought nobody, but
his
you watch.
argument amongst anybody who really
Wait,
watched
I
boxing
can't hear.
was
I'm gonna
Tank
join
fight
back. I
somebody.
can't hear anybody.
If you really know boxing, bro, it's not even an argument. It's only his fans that's gonna hang on to that. Cool. He fought
They
Godzilla.
crazy, bro.
Cool. But if
They
you really know
crazy.
boxing, then you know, bro. Like it's not even an
Fact.
argument.
You don't know it's wild though,
I'm
bro.
not
None of these
finished.
motherfuckers even been to a Tank fight before. I was at Tank versus Barrios. I was there.
I mean,
These motherfuckers ain't even been to a fight and on here dick eating like a motherfucker, dog.
What's
It's
your
just crazy.
point?
It's wild.
What's your point?
Anyways, I don't even cook some politics. This boxing shit
He's
get on
saying
my
if y'all
nerves,
real
bro.
fans, why y'all not
bro.
going to the fights?
That ain't got
No, we
nothing to
going
do
to the
with
fight.
being
Wait,
fans.
I
if
go to
we're
plenty
real
of
fans,
fights.
we're not going to his. What are you talking
Mag
about?
said you don't even buy the
Yeah, man.
pay-per-views. You fire shit, you fire stick his shit and everything, Mag. You ain't no
Man,
real
He can be a
fan.
fan of someone, not go to his fights. What are you talking about?
Mag don't
yeah,
even
it's
buy the
weird.
man pay-per-views. Mag 7
Here's
watch his
the
shit on
deal.
live stream
Here's
East.
the deal.
Like
You
you
crazy,
bad.
boy.
Let me give
You
you my
crazy, boy.
position on this.
I hope
Let me
y'all
give you
just
my
saying
position
y'all
on
old ladies like this. I hope
Let
y'all
me
do.
let me let me give you my
They
position
don't.
Jesus
on this,
Christ. The
so
They
that
amount of
don't.
I'm
cake
clear.
y'all put
Let
y'all
me give you
capes
my
on,
position on
turn your
this.
theme music on, and run with your knee
He can say
pads
that for
on.
any fan.
It's
All right,
crazy.
Trevor.
No,
I
you
ain't never
can't.
seen
Yes, you
nobody. I ain't
Nah,
never
can.
you
seen no
can't.
Yes, you
fan.
Nah, you
Dog,
can't.
can.
I've
Yes,
been
you
Grown men,
can.
watching
hey,
boxing,
grown
dog. I've
men
been
don't do this. Grown men don't
No,
do
you
this,
can say
bro.
Devin for
bullshit, bro.
anything.
The fuck?
Devin's ducked some people. Yeah, I'm
Grown
gonna
men
say that.
don't do
Who's
this.
he duck?
All right,
Who's he
look.
Yeah,
duck,
Devin
dude?
has ducked some
Yeah,
T.O.
people.
who Devin
Who's he
duck?
T.O.
duck?
ducked T.O.
Who the
Who
fuck
he
Devin
duck?
duck?
Devin
T.O.
ducked a
back
lot of niggas.
Bro, I'll send you
Who? Name
$1,000 right
one.
now on
He
Cash App.
ducked
You
a
can
lot of
name me
niggas.
one person
Hey,
Devin duck.
Whoa, whoa,
I'll
whoa,
give you
whoa,
another one.
whoa, whoa.
But why didn't take care of
Everyone
the
be
Ryan
quiet.
situation
Quiet,
before Tank?
quiet,
Fucking
quiet,
lying, dude.
quiet,
All y'all
quiet.
do is
Wait a
lie,
minute.
dude. The truth
Wait.
is enough. Why do y'all lie?
Quiet.
Y'all
Everyone be
constantly sit up
quiet.
here and
Quiet,
habitually lie.
quiet,
Every
quiet.
Tank dick eater I know, and there's a lot of y'all motherfuckers.
Jesus
Y'all do
Christ.
They
nothing
lie.
but lie and move goalposts. That's all y'all do. Y'all don't tell the truth to
Machio
save
can't
y'all
talk boxing
life.
no more.
Good
Y'all
God
pissed my
Almighty,
brother
the
off.
truth is enough, bro. God damn. I'm gonna go
Y'all,
talk politics, bro. Salute to you, Drew. Man, I'm gonna
So
talk
wait, why
politics.
did
Y'all get on
didn't
my
Devin fight
nerves.
Josh Taylor at 140?
wait a minute.
He fought Regis, but he didn't fight Josh Taylor.
Josh
What
Taylor had
happened to
lost
that?
all his belts
Josh
then.
Taylor had lost already to Teofimo Lopez, good brother.
Duh.
That's
Duh.
right. I didn't
Come on,
Duh.
man.
he fell off.
Okay.
There's
Duh.
always an excuse.
See? Come on back,
All right,
Chris.
man, niggas say the dumbest shit. Why he ain't fight Josh Taylor? Josh Taylor had nothing to offer at that time. Regis still had a belt. Duh.
The man at the time was Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor had just lost to T.O., fool.
No.
Nah.
Who fought?
See, you don't know
Josh
nothing
Taylor way
about
before that.
boxing,
That was
man.
way
What are you
before
Damn,
that
Drew,
talking
why
Josh
you
about?
let
Taylor.
these
What do
niggas
you
That
on?
was
know
They
about
don't
way
even know
before
boxing?
that. That
boxing,
was
What
bro.
is
way
your
before
credentials on
that, man.
boxing? Tell
Drew, these
me
niggas
what are your
don't know
credentials on
boxing,
boxing?
bro. Why you let them
What is your
on,
credentials
Drew?
on boxing? You've been talking hella shit.
Why?
We have not said anything credible at all.
At all,
Bro,
man.
Drew,
At
he
At
all.
talked.
all. At all.
Drew, the man said why Devin didn't fight Josh Taylor.
Yeah, why didn't you fight him?
Like, bro, he don't know shit about boxing, bro.
What do you mean? He was at 140, weren't they not?
Josh Taylor didn't even have a belt when Devin got the 140, bro.
Hold on a second. Drew,
What's
why
the
didn't you
belt,
fight
bro?
Josh Taylor?
Because Taylor didn't have a belt. That's
Yes,
why
he
he
did.
fought
He was a
Regis.
WBO champion.
Drew.
He was a WBO champion. That's how
No, he
Drew.
wasn't.
Yes, he
No, he
was. That's how Tio
wasn't.
got the belt.
Drew, why didn't you
T.O.
fight
took
Josh
one
Taylor?
belt in the ring belt from him. Exactly. Devin wasn't at 40 then, fool. Devin was
Drew.
still at 35.
No, listen.
So
Oh my
was Tank.
God. No.
What the
Here's what
fuck?
happened, right?
Tank already went up to
So
fight.
was Tank.
Fighting Josh Taylor, Delano. What are you talking
Exactly.
But
Tank could have
why
fought
didn't
him
he fight
instead of
Josh Taylor?
Taylor.
Yeah,
Why
Delano
didn't
on
fight
here, my
Josh?
man Delano on here killing shit.
And y'all make boxing dumb, bro. Y'all fuck up. I mean, y'all messing up a good sport, dog.
Devin said he was going up after the next year, right? That's what he said.
And he went up in.
He went up to fight. Yeah, he was the WBC champion. Gio went to go fight the guy who had a ring belt and a WBO belt.
Before Devin got there.
Devin was still at 35.
So that was before Devin got to 44.
Tank
was at 140. Yeah, he made his debut, and guess what Tank said? That weight was too much for him, so he went down.
He went back down. That's what happened.
No.
But 195 wasn't too big for him.
Stop. Everyone stop.
It's
this is outlandish. All right. Let me give you my opinion on Tank Davis so you guys aren't confused. I never wanted the worst for this dude. Once the cape was put on him that he was the best thing going, all I said was great, prove it, because he has a lot of contemporaries at 135. Teofimo was there, Shakur was there, Devin was there. I don't know where the fuck Ryan Garcia came from, and nobody cares. He ain't never bust nothing. Tank did more than him in his career, leading up to that fight. This dude was a goddamn Instagram model and a professional old man groper. That's what he was, and that's what he is today. His opinion don't mean shit. He ain't shit. He wasn't a 4 king. He was not there. Now, all I asked was for Tank to prove that he was that dude. And what was I met with? Drew, you're a hater. How? He said he was that nigga. I said, great, go get Tio. Nothing. Tio went on to become unified at 35. That was on Tank's watch. Devin went on to become undisputed at 35. That was on Tank's watch. Tio left. Devin left. There's champions. Tank has Devin's old belt right now, and I wanted a unified matchup between him and Shakur, and I can't even get that.
Drew, can I ask you a question?
What we did get was fucking Lamont Roach. We didn't ask for that, and then we got a draw, and now he don't even want to run that back.
So wait.
So why am I rooting for this kid? Please explain.
Let me ask you a question real quick. I understand. I agree. I agree with you. Why didn't he do these things? I'm like, yeah, why didn't you run it back? Why didn't you fight this guy? Why did you do this? Gervonta, why did you let people down? We all thought you were going to be this great superstar that can beat everybody in the whole world, right? To 147 and down. Cool. I understand that. But we can't sit here and like hold Gervonta to the flame when we know there are other fighters that had a close results that should have run back.
Yes, sir. That's all we're saying.
Nah, bro, let him cook.
That should have run
That's
back
all
some
we're
matches.
saying.
Stop doing that.
No,
Stop
I'm
doing
just
that.
saying, it's literally.
Stop doing. Hold on. Stop acting like I didn't get on here and break on Shakur for an entire 3 hours. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Stop.
Go ahead,
doing
Prince.
I wasn't talking about solely about Shakur.
BFTB has dragged Shakur.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I know he's dragged Shakur.
Hella channels dragged him.
It's not just Shakur neither. It's not just Shakur.
So it's not just Shakur, but I'm gonna let you know Shakur ran away from 130.
I've dragged Tank.
How he run from 130 when he missed weight on the scale? He missed weight on the scale.
Why did you fight him? He was a champion.
Exactly. He missed weight. That's why he left 130. He did not leave because he
He
fought.
could have made weight. He could have made weight, but he decided.
Bruh, he missed weight against Robinson Conceição, and that's when after that fight he moved up to 30. Bro, y'all Tank. See, y'all just liars, bro. Y'all don't even.
How we
Drew, can I ask you one question?
130 for Shakur Stevenson. He ran away from the division.
Who'd he run from? Who he run from?
Drew, can I ask you one question?
Osaki Foster, nigga.
Oh, man, get the fuck. You know Foster got his old belt.
Wait, hold on, y'all. What y'all not gonna do, man, I gotta put you on mute for a reason. Southern T, I see you, brother. What y'all not gonna do is act like I don't hold everybody accountable. You can't do that shit here. I can't speak for anybody else. You know I hold everybody accountable. You know everybody in the LDBC holds everybody accountable. You know that. You know why we fucks with Devin so heavy, because he literally ran around and tried to fight everybody. And they said no. That's why we fuck with Devin. They said no. So you asking me about Shakur. Don't act like I ain't dragged Shakur. Don't act like I ain't dragged Tio. I had questions to his face just yesterday. To his face. Just yesterday. Don't act like I don't hold everybody accountable.
No, I'm not saying you do. You do.
Anything for me to rip him about. He hasn't. Y'all dig and try and find shit to drag the young man on, and I can't find it. I don't see what you see. And then when I say, hey, why didn't Tank do this? Y'all say, well, why didn't those guys do it with each other? Now we're in a position where literally everybody is about to fight everybody, and Tank is trying to fight a guy he beat already.
And you can criticize him for that. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
He's going to be fighting Lamont Roach, the rematch. That's what we want to see. That's what the people want to see.
So I don't understand what this is. That argument that y'all had, and I'm not talking about you in particular, Press, all of y'all. I'm talking about the Tank fans, though. Why isn't everybody fighting everybody else? Tank done told everyone no. They said, well, fuck you. We're growing out of 35 anyway. And you say 40's too big. Meanwhile, Cruz is at 140. Now 140 is not too big. So now everybody's moved on and done other shit. And now what? Now what are you defending? What are you defending?
All right, Drew, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Let me just ask you a quick. Let me ask you a quick question. I'm gonna ask you a question now. Let me answer something.
No, answer my
question. No. I just want to say one quick question, because the reason why me and a lot of the guys on this panel that agree with Tank is that you're shitting on what he has done already. Now,
what has he done?
I'm gonna bring up a point. I'm gonna bring up a point, and I want y'all to hear this. Okay, no. This dude, Rich Porter over here talking, right? Now, hold on. Rich, now he's talking now. Now, let me explain this to you. He said all Tank fighters were nothing, right? So why is Devin Haney trying to go and fight Rolly now?
Rolly got a belt.
Why is Devin Haney?
Now Rolly got a belt. Rolly got a belt.
It was nothing.
Rolly got a belt. This is why I know y'all don't know shit about boxing. So you gonna tell Tank? Hold on. With Tank being your favorite fighter, if Tank enter 140 right now, with Tank being your favorite fighter, no, this how you kill this shit, bro. Tank your favorite fighter. If Tank go to 140 right now, hold on, real quick.
You told me Rolly Romero was shit, right? So why is Devin gonna fight him?
If Tank go to 140 right now,
the same thing can make
he ain't gonna let me talk. See, this is what dude just said. Y'all emotional and y'all don't like to listen because y'all know y'all sound stupid.
No, you're a dumbass.
So Drew, if Tank was to go to 140, and let's just say Regis had the last belt, he not supposed to fight Regis for that last belt because Devin already fought him.
Press?
Yeah, I'm here. What? Hello?
I'm asking you, if Tank go to 140 right now, say he got 3 belts, Regis got the last one, is he not supposed to fight Regis because he already got beat by Devin for the last belt?
Okay, but you said yourself.
No. So is Devin not supposed to fight Regis even though he's a champion? Is Devin not supposed to fight Rolly for that belt because he a champion or not? Is he not? Is champions not supposed to unify? Is champions not supposed to fight each other? Is champions not supposed to fight each other?
Rolly being a bum. You call him a bum. So I'm not gonna give him.
I rest my case.
I'm gonna say this.
I rest my case. I rest my case. I rest my case.
You don't.
I rest my case.
Nothing. You
never want to fight.
Hold on. Press. In that scenario, is Tank not supposed to fight Regis for that belt?
No, he's supposed to. Yes, take the belt from him.
That's it. You answered the question. Now let me ask Delano. In that scenario, is Tank not supposed to fight Regis for that last belt?
What last belt? If he's unifying, yes. If he wants to unify.
If he wants to unify, correct. So why y'all asking me, why is Devin going to fight Rolly? Rolly has a belt.
That's true.
It's that fucking simple. It's that simple.
You shitting on. Hold on. You're shitting on nothing.
When did Rich Porter say Rolly was nothing? When did Rich Porter say Rolly was nothing?
You didn't say that.
I wasn't even here when y'all was talking about Rolly.
You was shitting on Rolly.
You were shitting on Rolly.
I wasn't even here when y'all was talking about Rolly, dude.
Come on, y'all shitting on him. This is guys that's taking care of business. Now y'all taking care of business. Now, hey.
I gotta mute y'all. Because all this talking over, you don't want to hear what I have to say. The reason why I wasn't fucking with the Rolly and Tank fight was because Devin was available at that time. Tio was available at that time. Shakur was around at that time. I'm like, who the fuck was Rolly at that time? Since then, Rolly has put in some significant work and he ended up with a belt. So now heavy is a head that wear the crown. You got a belt, you want to target now, my man. If he didn't have a belt, Devin wouldn't be looking at him.
All right, Drew. Okay, let me ask you something, Drew. Who's better?
Who's better?
Drew, who is better? I'm gonna ask him a question. Who is better? Rolly or what's the guy that Devin just fought? Brian Norman Jr. Who's better?
Uh-oh.
Who's better?
That's
Who's
a
better?
dud.
Who's better?
Nobody
No,
ever said Norman was Rolly was better than
Or
Norman.
Brian Norman Jr.?
Uh-oh.
Who's better? Leo Sanders snooze?
Come on, man. Drew, just answer the question, man.
But Drew, they making it. Nobody ever said that Rolly was better than Norman. We said Rolly got a belt. Devin's trying to get all the belts.
I just want to ask who's better between the two?
Y'all moving the goalposts again.
How are we moving the goalposts?
Again.
How are we moving the goalposts? Explain.
Because you bringing up who better out of Norman and Rolly. We talking about Rolly having a belt, Devin wanting to collect the belts at 147. What are we talking
Right now
about?
is saying Brian Norman is better than Rolly Romero.
Who cares? They both got belts. He's trying to get them.
All right, hold on. So if this is about facing the best competition,
this is about facing the best competition.
Wait, hold on.
Wow, man.
This is about facing the best competition, but y'all saying Rolly wasn't nothing. Y'all saying Rolly wasn't shit. Now Devin want to fight
Drew.
You finna die by that.
Drew, I'm gonna say this. Rolly fought better competition than Brian Norman Jr. has. Yeah.
Don't talk over me because Devin was supposed to die that night. Devin was supposed to die that night, and I will give you that. No, he not.
Oh my
I had Devin for the win. Y'all know I did. Now it's about best fighting the best, right? Was Leo Sanders Snooze one of the best, or was Gary?
He's a Hall of Famer. He's a future Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. Yes, he's right.
Okay, but wait a minute. So y'all are with Tank not going up to 140 because everybody's too big. Y'all with that? Y'all with that, right?
Drew. Yes. Listen, Drew. No. Hold on, Drew. Wait a minute.
Don't say shit but what I'm asking you.
Actually, say the
yes
question.
Or no will suffice. Delano. 140 is too big for Tank. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember the weight difference between Santa Cruz and Tank? Yes
Tank
or no?
came in at 155.
Do you remember Delano?
At fight night, but the
You
match.
remember Delano?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. So why is that okay? But Tank can't go to 140, but you talking about best fighting the best. It seems
Because, okay, wait.
No, but Drew, hold on a second. Hold on.
If a fighter can make let me say this to Drew real
I'm gonna
quick.
answer my question.
Drew, you said
I'm talking to Delano.
okay. All right, I got you.
No, Drew, hold on a second now. No, you see?
Why is that
I'm
okay
talking
for him
about
to weight bully somebody on fight night, but he can't go to 140 because everyone else is too big, except Mario Barrios.
Well, Roy was bigger than Tank. And Tank smoked him. You didn't say nothing about that.
Oh, say what?
Roy was bigger than Tank. And Tank smoked him.
So he shouldn't have no problem going to 47 and fighting Devin.
He smoked him. He smoked him.
Stop. But you didn't want him going up to fight Josh Taylor.
That's right. Yeah, listen, I stand by that. Josh Taylor was a big, damn that. They was talking about Josh Taylor fighting Crawford.
So Josh Taylor was
They
better
were talking about at a time. You remember that, Drew? You were on commentary. You remember that?
Josh Taylor was better than Mario Barrios? Josh Taylor was better than Mario Barrios?
Hell yeah, he was.
Yes or no, Delano? Yes or no?
Hell yeah.
So you're okay with him not fighting the best?
Yo, that's not that's
Drew,
that's not the same thing.
Drew, let me ask you this question, right? Didn't you say before if the fighter can make the weight, they should fight? That they should, and it so happen to hydrate to a certain weight.
Hey, Drew, you got to delete these niggas, man. These niggas is
Delano's logic. I'm using Delano's logic. Delano said that 140 was too big and Josh Taylor was too dangerous. So I said, well, why was it okay for him to come in goddamn 155 versus Leo Sanders Snooze? Why was that okay? Why can't he test the waters and go up to 140? He already did it already. But Delano said Josh Taylor was too big. But I'm saying it's about competition, right? He had competition at 140. It was undisputed, and it was Josh Taylor. And then the goalpost moved again. That's what I'm talking about, a Latino audience. Y'all all over. And all I want this kid to do is to fight his contemporaries at 135 when they were there. Now everybody done moved on, and what we got?
He did.
Cruz at 140. It's a contradiction after contradiction after contradiction after contradiction.
Yeah, and that's on Tank. Tank is a liar. I said this. He lied about.
So he's a liar. So what do we do?
No, I'm just saying that a lot of other fighters are inconsistent too.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Well, Prez, you ain't got to say that. You see my channel. I've gotten that Tio. I've gotten that Shakur. I've gotten that Tank. I've gotten that a bunch of fighters.
All right, so we can agree on that. All right, that's fine. I don't
know why these guys are on here asking me, talking to me like I don't do that.
Hey, but Drew. When we brought up the contemporaries at 35, they wasn't good enough, this, that, and the third. We bring up 40, they too big, this, that, and the third. So send the nigga down to 30. His proper weight class. Y'all can't complain about nobody being too big for him. None of that. Send him to 30. That's who he fighting anyway. 30 pounders. Send him on down there. It won't be no complaints. It ain't that much talent down there. What he got, Foster, who finna move up? It's wide open for him at 30. Just go there.
Where's Devin's proper?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You just hate Gervonta. That's what you do. You hate that.
I know. I hate that he won't fight the best. I hate that he won't fight the best.
You hate that.
That's a personal situation. I'm not gonna get into that, man.
You haven't heard me bring up nothing personal. I spoke strictly on boxing. So you can say that. You can hold on to that all you want. I'm talking about boxing. He don't fight the best. I want to see him fight the best. I think he talented as hell. I think he cold. Look. This how much I like Tank, bro. This how much I like Tank. And my sons will tell you. My sons box. They'll tell you. Like we study Tank, all that. We think he cold. But like my son say, Dad, why this nigga won't fight Devin? Why this nigga won't fight Shakur? Why he won't fight Keyshawn? I don't know, son. And he's cold. He's cold. Son, he's cold. I'm like, son, the man cold. The man can box. He got nice footwork. He good. I don't know why he won't fight these dudes, son. I want to see it too.
I know why he won't.
I think puss, but hey.
No, because he ain't trying to give him a spotlight.
But he'll give a spotlight to Frank Martin.
Hey, it don't matter. They don't compare them to Tank.
There you go, Bag. There you go,
man. I mean, it's just easy
that's
shit,
a dumbass.
But they don't want to.
Hey, man. Hey, Drew, come on, bro. You can't keep letting them do this to your platform, bro. Drew.
No, Max Evan, what do you mean?
OG, come on, Drew. I love this platform today. I watch your shit every day. You, Blue Blood, it's a like you can't keep letting these Tank mad because they compare him to them. So Floyd wasn't supposed to fight Pacquiao because they compared Pacquiao to Floyd for the longest, huh?
Bro,
I mean, Floyd didn't fight a lot of guys.
Who went? Like
Floyd was supposed to fight Paul Williams. Why didn't he fight him?
Because Paul Williams went to 54 and got hurt. Talk about what you know. So anyway, boom. But again, though, like I just don't get it. Like Ali wasn't supposed to fight Frazier because they was the two best and they compared them to him. So Ali was like, I just go fight all the other people because they want me to fight him. And I don't it's boxing, bro. It's a fight. It's a physical sport. They're supposed to fight. This is not jumping jacks or pity pat. It's boxing. Why wouldn't you want to see him fight? I don't get you, Mag.
I'm just saying,
I don't understand. Listen, I don't understand why.
It's boxing, bro.
It is boxing. It is boxing. But what I'm saying is this. You saying pity pat and all that, like Tank has not fought in anybody. Like the guys he fought just sucked.
We didn't
pretty
much. No. I'm talking about which water. I'm talking about which. That's what your emphasis at. You know what I'm saying? No. The guy that you're saying that sucked.
Most of them suck.
Devin had a problem with one, and Devin's trying to fight another one. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, the one that Devin had a problem. Hold on. See. This what you Tank fans do? Y'all say shit. Y'all don't put the full context in there. The one that Devin had a problem with. See, I can't talk. The one that Devin had a problem with was on Juice. That's why he got suspended when he fought Devin. because let's bring up when Tank fought Ryan.
Lomachenko was fucking
Hold on, Drew, and I want Drew, I need you on this, Drew. When Tank fought Ryan, was Tank not screaming high to the heavens that Ryan is a drug cheat? He want him tested all the time. Was he not saying that, Drew?
That's true. He even had ops in his camp. He sure did. He sure did.
Devin didn't do that. That's why he cheated Devin. Devin didn't do that. That's why he cheated Devin.
By the way, the Mongolian kid bust up Ryan's ribs in sparring. That kid, his name is Sendi. His name is Sendi. He's a Mongolian kid. Remember? Ryan.
Yeah, that was the mole. That's how Tank knew to hit him in the rib. That's how Tank knew his ribs was messed up. He had a mole in his camp.
Well, that's accusations, man. I don't believe that, man. I mean,
wait, hold on. Chat. He said Tank fans think boxing is a popularity contest. Yes. Hold on. Who said that's accusations? Who said that?
Man.
A Tank fan.
Who said that? Mag, you said that?
Nah.
I did, dude. I just said that.
Man up. Who said it?
Hold on.
Yeah, but I'm backing him up on it.
You want to put bread on it?
I said it.
Do you want to put bread on it?
Repeat what was said.
He got hurt in sparring. That's probably it. But I think that was a move.
Do you want to put bread on that? Yes or no?
Listen, I'll put 20. Listen, hear my say with you, Drew. Okay, no, Drew. Hold on, Drew. No. Who, Drew? Hold on a second. Let me explain to you. I believe he got his ribs broken in sparring, yes, but I believe that was in sparring. I believe he was a mole.
Well, they also say
Tank got knocked out by. Come on, man. Don't take that from the brother, man. Come on, man.
Yes, he did.
Tank had a mole in his camp.
Come on, don't take that. I don't believe he was a mole. I believe he got hurt in the
Tank had a mole in his camp, bro. That's like a fact in boxing. Everybody in boxing knows that.
I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that. Yo, listen. Man, you gonna be fair. Yo, the guy got hurt in sparring. That happened.
He got hurt
in sparring. Now you say that Tank put him in sparring.
Delano. Guess what I just saw yesterday? Guess what I saw yesterday, Delano? I seen Tank walking on water, bro. On my mama, Delano.
Wait, there's some breaking news, y'all.
You probably did.
Devin Black.
I know, yeah. You was with me, you don't remember?
Probably did.
There's some breaking news, y'all.
I see it. You talking about, listen, no, he got
you
hurt
was with me, Delano.
But then say he put a mole there to hurt him. Come on, man.
Watch the fucking screen.
Should Rolly Romero be successful against Ismael Barroza, that should set up a fight between him and King Ryan Garcia. In my opinion, Ryan Garcia shouldn't be focused on Rolly Romero, although they do have a slight history. He should be worried about Senbatar Ibradabat. That's the guy that stopped him to the body during camp.
Are you okay?
That's a deeper storyline, and it makes more sense. Both men lost to Tank Davis by knockout, but I think there's marketability for King Ryan if he faces the guy that stopped him to the body in camp. Are you okay? Yeah, that guy.
Now, you still want to call me a liar?
Drew, if you heard my accusation, I said he got hurt in camp by that guy. I don't think he was a mole. And they take care of him to do that. That I don't believe.
Delano, he absolutely was a mole.
He was a mole.
He also told him that Ryan didn't eat breakfast that morning at the weigh-in.
Ain't that a part of
told him he didn't eat breakfast.
Yeah, you don't remember Tank was telling him, how you didn't eat, you can't eat.
Drew,
you don't remember?
No, Drew, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna give you $20. I'm gonna send in the cash. Let me ask you, you gonna stick up for Ryan like that?
You don't have to.
No, Drew, I'm gonna send it to you. Are you gonna stick up for Ryan like that?
It ain't sticking up for Ryan, it's facts.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Huh? He got hurt in practice. He got hurt, man. I don't believe nothing that come out of Ryan's camp.
No, that came out his camp, man.
Come on, man.
That came out Tank's camp. Tank said, I have a mole in your camp. He said that.
He heard him and probably told me he heard him in the ribs. That's probably what happened.
Oh, my God. Ryan got stopped by a body shot fucking saw until he took the knee.
To the ring.
Sandy did that. Sandy did that.
But Drew, if you want to be honest, if you go look at when Tank hit Ryan when he stopped him, look at Tank's face when he punched him and when he go, yeah. Like if you look, he knew. Like, it don't matter, man.
But Tank was gonna beat him anyway. I mean,
That's right.
So
That's
what?
what the situation was.
Yeah, like what are y'all?
Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with these niggas. I'm closing up the show.
I'm so thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew, man, because they fucking your platform up, and you got a beautiful platform, bro. You got one of the best boxing shows. Period. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Like, it's dudes like that make shows uncredible because they so in love with this man. They gonna lie. They gonna make up shit. They gonna move the goalpost. They ain't gonna speak in no facts. It's just Tank. Tank can't do no wrong. Tank can't do nothing bad. Like, come on, man. Like,
I open it, but you know what? This has come a long way, and it's okay to be a Tank fan, but when you're not keeping it honest about how he's moving and shaking, that's when I got a problem.
Yeah, it's
Now,
that
Press
shit.
backed off on the woman beating thing, and you know I get it. Now, I never said Tank ain't accomplished anything. I say he hasn't done enough to be getting all of this praise. That's all I ever said.
Yeah.
I said, keep going. Keep going. You have all these contemporaries, and they're running around here, and now they done ran out of 135. What else is he going to do? Now he's beefing with a dude that he beat already. Not the dude that he fought to a draw. He's beefing with the dude that he beat already, and now we're reduced to talking about Mexican sell. And I'm like, well, are you undermining the black dollar? I know you're not doing that, and yes, they are. So I'm going to land my plane right there. But the reason why I open up my panel, I need y'all to hear this. Because I'm not making it up. I need y'all to hear it. These dudes don't pull up when I'm talking about Deontay. They don't pull up when I'm talking about anybody else. They're not here. They're not here. But they click that link to defend Mellow Yellow.
Because they don't.
As he is, and he's fucking himself up. Yo, Rich, you good, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yup. I mean, they just showing us they don't know shit about boxing, Drew. That's all.
They don't. But salute the Prez. You came a long way, good brother. Salute the Prez. Delano's just Delano and Mag is Mag. But we learned a lot about Mag today, didn't we?
I gotta go back and watch that, man. I gotta go back and watch.
Find it back. You know, everything makes sense. Dysfunction enables dysfunction. It's like with a woman. It's like misery loves company. Like hurt people hurt people. You know, single women keep single women single.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that sort of thing. So Mag's identification with Tank, now it makes sense because of what he revealed on this show. Iconic, y'all. But salute to you, Rich. Get out of here. I gotta get my day started, man. Bronx on deck, y'all. Much love.
All right, Drew.
Move!
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.